entering your business lane.
Hello, hello, hello. We're back again. Back again for the upcoming game between St. Vincent and the Grenadines against Jamaica. Should be a very, very interesting encounter. I see there's one person in the team that I did not expect. So I was not as right as I thought I was going to be. I thought the squad picked itself, but apparently somebody else is picking the squad. It's not. It doesn't pick itself at all. Really interesting, though. Really interesting. So we'll see how the game goes, but it should be an interesting encounter today. We don't know what. I think the coach praised St. Vincent. And people, as you come in, may I ask this request. As you click on to come into the chat, please hit the like button. Bless up, job bless. Thanks for joining me. Should be a good encounter. The squad is out. The team is out. So let me add it. You know what? I'm going to add it this way, actually. Yeah, that's the team. And they have Bailey on the cover. So that's the team, people. As you can see, it is one surprise there. I know it's kind of hard to see the subs bench, but I expected Latibadir to start, but he's on the bench. So I'm wondering what that entails. As you come in again, I'm going to keep reminding people throughout the chat. Throughout the show, please hit the like button as you come in. But yeah, Latibadir is on the bench. And Sule Makala is starting, which I find interesting. Maybe because he scored in that game, the coach saw him and put him in. But we have heard that we need to give local players an opportunity, even though I think isn't he on the wrong side of 30? I think he is. It's all based on form. If you're in form and you're playing well, we saw with Dan Burns for England, who was 32, played all the game today, then you should be getting an opportunity. So he's getting an opportunity. The rest of the team pick itself as we expect, right? I thought Lati would be there. And then what would happen is Makala would be on the bench or coming off the bench, but that's not how it's working out. So as you can see there, I'll probably put up another. I'll take this down and put up the way I think it should be. But it should be an interesting encounter. So if I put it up this way, there's the team. It's Bailey. It's Gray. I know I have it all. I was rushing people, so forgive me. They're not lined up exactly, but King, Lembakisa, Pinnock, Bell, Hayden, Reed. I assume McCullough's going to play the 8. This is the team I expect. So it should be interesting. It should be interesting. But that's the team. That's the team the coach picks. Jargons, good evening. Thanks for joining. As you come in, Jargons, hit the like button as you come in. Everybody, as you come in, hit the like button. We're trying to generate interest in the stream. And put on the like button. So let me know if this is the team you expected. When we picked the team last night, I think Gunners had McCullough in the team, actually. If I remember correctly, Gunners was the only one who had McCullough in the team when we picked the team yesterday. So Gunners had it right. Maybe he knew something that we don't know. I don't think he had Lati. I tried to remember yesterday the team that Gunners picked. I think he had McCullough in the team. Everybody else you expect. I expect as the game progresses that Cephas may get a run out, Dix may get a run out. How can you see the game? The game is in different forums. You can watch the game on YouTube, but you have to have a VPN, and the VPN has to be outside this part of the world, so maybe in Europe or in Asia. You can watch it on Fox 2 if you're in the US. You can watch it on Disney Caribbean if you're in the Caribbean. I don't have a link for Canada. I didn't see one for Canada. I didn't see one for Canada. All right, bless up Jargons. Thanks for doing that. People, as you come in the chat, please hit the like button. Please hit the like button. I was hoping to start earlier, but I was running around doing a bunch of stuff before we start streaming. There's nothing showing about pre-game. The pre-games in these regions are not the greatest build-up, is there? Sometimes they start them right at the game start. Or in this case, it's about that same way because I'm looking at the screen and they're showing me horse racing. So I should try to find if there's a... I'm going to look and see if I see a Disney Caribbean someplace. I'm going to try to see if I can see Disney Caribbean on my other stream that I have here. So I can find something like, I don't know if there's such a thing. But let me know if you think this, if you like the team. Let me know if you like the team, people. They didn't send me the St. Vincent team. Normally we get both teams. I have the St. Vincent squad. I don't have their starting team. I may have to go on the Concacaf website, even though most of us probably don't know their team. The game is on Fox Sports 2, Dr. Don, if you have cable, because I know a lot of you youngsters nowadays don't have cable. So that's the more senior folks' method of viewing stuff. So it's on Fox 2 in the States. It may be, and I think it's probably all on the Fox streaming channels too, like foxsports.com. Let me look at all the locations. They said they updated it because I looked at it yesterday. So let me see if they updated it. And by the way, Trinidad came back to beat Cuba by 2-1. Cuba scored in the 6th minute. Trinidad scored in the 20th minute and the 53rd minute. So Trinidad is halfway through to the Gold Cup. And frankly, they just have to draw it home and they're through. Jamaica has to do something similar. Beat St. Vincent. So let me look. It says Fox Sports 2, Fubo TV, foxsports.com, and VIX. I don't even know what VIX is. If you're in the Caribbean, it says Disney plus Caribbean. I don't see a Canada. I see a lot of South America. And I think the Uruguay Argentina game playing at the same time, isn't it? So a lot of conflicts today. Yeah, I don't see, it says Disney Caribbean in the US. It's Fox Sports app, foxsports.com, Fox Sports 2. So those are the channel that's bringing the game. That's the channel bringing the game. So let me know, people, is this the team that you would have predicted? Is that the team you wanted? Is it the team you expected? You see it? Good. And people, we have 37 people in the chat and we have 17 likes. Those likes and that in the chat do not align. That means we have twice as much people in the stream as we have likes. I'm sure you're going to like the stream. You know, I can be very mild or very cranky. Hopefully, I'm totally not cranky this evening, given that I expect us to do well in this game. So there's no reason to be cranky. And if you were here earlier today, you can go watch that stream. I did have a discussion with Dennis Chung, the Gen Sec, about the lifting of the FIFA restrictions, and we had a good conversation. So the game is on at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the East Coast of New York, 4 p.m. in California, 6 p.m. in Jamaica. What you write on, Ricardo? Well, we have King and Pin-Up now. Not sure this is the best judge of that combination, but we have them now. So we'll see how that work out. We will see how that work out, but we do have them now. Let me see if I see this. I'm trying to find something on my screen here. I don't see it. No, I wasn't having that. Paul, you sound so calm today. We're not talking JF today, Paul, so you don't have to come beat me today. Nah, it wasn't a heart attack. It's Paul, we do have frustrations in life, you know, and I don't keep mine in. That's why I won't have a heart attack, Paul. I let it out. You know, some people keep things in. Your top of saying don't talk and then keep things in. Probably more about a heart attack than I do. I let it out. So I don't have any problem sleeping at night or have any issues. When I have issues, I'm going to let it out. You're going to hear from me. And then I'm done and I move on. Nah, my frustration yesterday, as I expressed, was more about, I don't know why we're fighting each other. We should be fighting the common enemy. And we know what that enemy is. We keep fighting each other, which doesn't make any sense to me. What do you mean McLaren needs an assistant? Oh, but starting, yeah. So why do you guess McCullough versus Latibeaudiere, Ricardo? I'm curious. Lati played midfield under Hogrimson. He's played midfield under this coach. So I'm a little bit surprised, and he's a very versatile player, that he's on the bench. He may be surprised he's on the bench. McCullough is to advance the ball. The ball needs advancement. You're not happy, red baller? Look, I'm gonna trust the coach's judgment. It's his team. I judge outcomes. I ain't gonna beat him about who he selects. He better have the outcome though. You're gonna have a conversation. So yeah. Plus, Paul, as I said yesterday, Paul, I don't like to be in an environment where I feel like I'm being disrespected. So maybe that's part of my frustration yesterday. I asked the coach a question. He didn't answer my question. He kind of brushed me off, and I say, you know what? Okay, you don't need me, I don't need you. I'm not coming back to your press conferences. I ain't going back. I'm gonna stay on the side and observe. Bless up Ricardo Burns. Thanks for joining. I appreciate you being here. All right, people. So we are at 23 minutes before game time, and there's a lot of disrespect occurring in this part of the world, because I don't see when the US and other teams are playing, Fox go to these games like when the game starts. There's no build up to the game. There's no talk. Sometimes they don't even know the players of the team that they're commenting on. I don't know why they give them the contract to carry these games. That's why we need to have our own stuff, people, so we can carry our own games and talk about our own people and who they are. It's disrespect. When US play, they built up and they get their butts kicked yesterday. Wow, Ricardo said McCullough shouldn't even be there. Why? Why is that? Oh, you didn't see McCullough. Okay, yeah, no, McCullough is there. I thought Lati would be there versus McCullough. I thought this is the team I picked without McCullough. I picked Lati. But then maybe people think about Lati and Hayden being sort of similar in terms of they're not really, in terms of progressing the ball. It's not their forte. It's more winning the ball and give it to the people who can progress the ball. So, but yeah, it's a little bit disappointing. Well, it's not disappointing to me. I want to see what happens. I'm not gonna cast aspersion on anybody or anything. I'm just gonna watch the game and provide perspective. Right, McCullough's in the team, whether we like it or not. We just got to get over it. Well, we see Ricardo. He's at that level. Somebody picked him. Did the coach? Did the coach pick him? Did the coach clean up for him to pick him? I don't know. I have my thoughts about the coach. I'm gonna leave it for now. I'm supporting the coach because he's a coach. But if you were asking me, am I impressed? No, I'm not impressed. Not impressed. And if you haven't watched the video that I did this afternoon with Dennis Chung, go watch it, especially the last part of it where I asked him about the need for a technical director and to pay for it and all that. Didn't totally answer it, but you can see where my head is at, which is we need to change the direction of football in Jamaica. We need a technical director. We need a system and style of play. We need all of that. Start from baby. We can't keep the football, whether it's Cavaliers or Jamaica. Even with some of the overseas based players, we still can't keep the football. We need to learn how to keep the football. Thank you, Drew Ross. Appreciate that. 61 people, 27 likes. Boy, tied with the likes, boy. You think Lati will come on for Hayden? I don't think Hayden come off the field. Right now, Hayden's our best midfielder. I don't think people realize that. You can judge Hayden now because Hayden's playing football. When Hayden came for his first game, he wasn't playing any portion of football. So now he has some games under his belt. We'll see how he is. Maggie didn't start. Let's see what this McCullough guy got. Yeah. Maybe he's more solidifying in the midfield, right? You have a lot of workers in the midfield. All three midfielders, there's no slackers. They're all workers. So I don't think there's anything to really complain about. We'll see. Bless up, J. Ross. Thanks for joining. We are at 6. We're 19 minutes before game time. If you're just joining us, we're here to watch the game between St. Vincent, the Grenadines, and Jamaica. We have the lineup posted on the board. That is the lineup. And we can show it in another format. But that's the lineup for the game. I know some of you probably didn't expect McCullough to be here, but he's here. That's probably my suggested setup, which is Bell, Pinnock, King, Lambakiza, Hayden, Reed, McCullough, Bailey, and then we have Shamar and DeMar Gray. I'm to Lati. J. Russ is on the bench. Don't know if he's injured. Don't know what the story is, but he's on the bench. What we know, he's on the bench. That's all we know. I haven't gotten any information about him or what the story is. But he's on the bench. So maybe the coach decided, you know what? And to see something different. Now, the coach gives St. Vincent a lot of respect. Whether he's due or not, I don't know. But he did give them a lot of respect. So I assume he picked his best team for this game. And if you just joined us earlier, we saw the results for Trinidad. So I'm sure before the game is happy because his sons do play for Trinidad. They beat Cuba by 2-1 after being down in the 6th minute to an early Cuba goal. They came back, redeemed themselves, won the game. Hopefully we can do the same thing. I think we'll give a good performance tonight. I'm optimistic about a good performance. And by the way, people, I will not be able to hear the commentators because obviously I'm running the stream and I can't have this in the background. Don't think we need him and enemies of the company. Why you have no respect for St. Vincent, do you? You don't know what field we're playing on? And you hear the coach talk about them against El Salvador, and I think El Salvador, they draw one, win one, but it was a closer game. People hit the like button to come into the chat. Come on, people, let's too stingy with the likes, man. Hit the like button. We want more people to come and join the stream with us, don't you? And more people come watch the program. Hit the like button. 73 people, 37 likes, or whatever the number is. Not a good number. Not a good number. Come, people, don't discourage me. Encourage me. I'm looking for encouragement. If you want to watch the game, it's on Fox 2 in the US. It's on Disney Caribbean. It's supposedly, I was told it's on the YouTube, Concacaf YouTube, but you have to have a VPN. So if you don't have a VPN, rush to go get one. You can buy it and then unsubscribe, or you can go get one of them free VPN where you have to watch some advertisement for a certain, you can get it for 2 hours and then you click out of it. But you can watch it, but you got to put your VPN to like Europe or Asia. Can't do it for this region. So it's on VPN, it's on Fox Sports 2, it's on Disney Caribbean. Fatal Flare. What a name. Fatal Flare. I thought we don't use the word fatal anymore. No, there's a DJ Fatal. I love the fatal thingy. It says Unlive nowadays. So it should be Unlive Flare Official. Lati and Makala, the same foolishness. Russ, so no. Fatal Flare is not taking either Lati or Makala. He doesn't like either player. So who would you have, Fatal or Unlive? I'm going to use the word Unlive. I don't like the word Fatal. Sound too terminal. Sound too final. No, I don't know. We're under the Fatal thing. Peter Mystic said, was everyone calling for Lati to be on the bench? So careful of what you wish for. You all got your wish. It's not calling for him to be on the bench. If you have better players that come in, then yeah. You should go on the bench. I think Lati is one of our best defenders, by the way. I'm surprised they put Lati at right back. I think Lati is a better right back than Lambakisa. Oh, Fatal saying, no, like, I don't know if he's scared of the ball. Maybe he have an adverse reaction. Maybe he gets a rash when he sees the ball. I think, look, here's I say this about Lati Fatal, which people don't seem to realize. You know, Lati's stats are always good. Like, people don't realize Lati don't turn the ball over, you know. Now, one could say he's not creative. That's why he doesn't turn it over. But Lati's stats are like low stats. And sometimes it's not what the stats say, is what you don't see. And I would agree with that. But they fit up the stats sheet. Look at Lati passing percentages. Always in the 80s, early 90s. And Hayden is very similar to that too. And he wins a number of tackles. Not as much as he probably should be as a 8 or as a 6. But he does better than you think it is. He's not graceful. The eyes doesn't really appreciate Lati as much as the stats do. Some people hit it. Why? Yeah, I feel big. Feel like, hey, you're not cheap, you're not star. Cheap. Why not cheap is that shit? I'm not giving nothing free. Nothing free. Not even likes. Oh, not even give it likes free. Give it likes free, man. And I'm gonna hurt you if you give it likes. They only give him the ball when he's well, he's probably doesn't pivot out of danger as well as he probably should, right? Fatal, that's probably what it is you're saying, which is some people can play under pressure and some people don't. I was watching a game earlier and I was watching how some of the players, even on their own 18, they have the ball and they have two people around them and they they just play with disdain, like you can't get the ball off. Bless up, Michael Gordon. Thanks for joining. I was watching England. I saw Jones pick the ball up just inside his 18-yard line. There were two Albania players approached him. He dipped right, went left, and passed the ball out as if they weren't even there. So the ability to be composed under pressure is not always evident. And I think what you're probably alluding to, which is very important, actually, which is how do I get comfortable with the ball? How do I create the awareness that I have to be able to navigate out of danger? So yeah, can't dispute. Look, I don't think Latty's a midfielder, so he probably should be playing in the defense. I watched him against the US. I think he played on the left back. Did he play left back against the US when we had that unlucky own goal? I thought he was brilliant, actually. And then the coach tried it in Copa, and that didn't work. And put him in midfield, and the game changed when he got put in midfield. So, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll see what happens, Fatal. So, Fatal, do you think McCullough can do a better job? That's the question. Do you think McCullough can do a better job? So now we have McCullough in there instead of Latty. And do you guys think the coach picked McCullough or Meran Gordon picked McCullough? Because I always struggle with this coach, you know. When I'd ask the coach a question about whether or not, given what Tuchel is doing, what does he do? And he keeps saying he does what Tuchel does. I don't even know what that means, but I'm not sure he watched enough of the players to make an informed decision. Oh, okay. So then we have two CDM on the field then, because Hayden is a traditional CDM. In fact, Hayden used to be a centre back. When he was at Arsenal, he was a centre back. Then he went to Newcastle. I think he played maybe one game for Arsenal, but he was a centre back. CDM, centre back translate went to CDM. Rice was a centre back, translate to CDM. So if you say McCullough is that same, but then he's going defensive, isn't he? Or maybe he allows his front players, since Reed and Gray don't really play defense, he'll have 2 sixes behind them to mop up any opposition threat. Joel Smith is a good lineup. I mean, this is the lineup we expect except for McCullough, I would say. Yeah, this is the lineup I expect except for McCullough. Yeah. I am Fatal. I think King would be a decent CDM. I would love to see him try that CDM, actually. In fact, he probably should ask his manager at Cavalier to try him at CDM. I would love to see him at CDM and how he's performed. People want Low. Some people want Low to play CDM. I don't think Low is composed on the ball enough to play CDM. I think the way King plays like a CDM, which is trying to dictate the game and dictate the pace of the game. So I could see King as a CDM, but the issue I have today with King and Pinnock is I like both of them as center halves, but they're the same type of player. There's not one there's gonna, because what you want is an aggressive center half. You know, like you have a Kanate, Van Dijk, where Kanate is the more aggressive one, or Gabriel Saliba, where Gabriel is the aggressive one. You normally want a mixture in your defense, right? One is going to attack the player, one is going to be more cerebral player playing, mopping up things. So, but we'll see what happens. Oh, we'll see what happens. I mean, time is almost here. We have 10 minutes to game time. So Michael Gordon thinks McCullough will do a decent job. Fatal Flair, or am I going to call him now? Unlived Flair says he's not buying it. He's not buying McCullough, and he's not buying McCullough or Latty in the midfield. Neither one of them. If you just join us, we are 9 minutes away from game time. Gold Cup qualification game. This is the first of 2 legs. Second leg will be played next week? Was it Tuesday at Sabina Park, not the stadium? First leg in St. Vincent. This is the starting lineup that's on the screen. Let me take this down. And so we are looking forward to the game and what's going to transpire. Should be an interesting game. Earlier today, some games were played. Let me see if I can pull up the scores. Currently at halftime, Suriname and Martinique are tied at 0. So one of those 2 teams, or 2 decent teams, probably will not make the Gold Cup. Later on this evening, same time as us, Bermuda play Honduras. At 8 o'clock, Guatemala played Nicaragua. At 9, Guyana, who's getting better and better, play Guatemala. What am I seeing here? This doesn't make any sense. Why we have Guatemala? Okay, that makes sense. Then at 10, Belize play Costa Rica. But in the next 8 minutes, we have Jamaica against St. Vincent. Yeah, no, we won't get it from King. King plays very composed, and Pinnock is even more composed. Pinnock even talk composed. So King will have some aggressiveness, but it won't be just playing. It would be if the referee does something, he curses the referee. But he has to control, by the way. That's something King needs to work on. His temperament, as it relates to how he composes himself on the field, will be observed by potential acquirers of his service. So he has to be very careful with that. Can't always cuss out the referee and cuss out everybody around him. Even though when he gets interviewed, he's very much calm and composed, and he plays similarly, but he doesn't express such temperament when he's playing. Not during tackles or playing on the ball. It's more when the ball is dead, actually, that he operates that way, which is not a good look for him. But if you just join us, the game is on Fox Sports 2 in the US. It's on Disney Caribbean in the Caribbean. And it's on Concacaf YouTube channel, but you'll have to get a VPN. I hope you have one if you don't have access to those games. Yeah, I agree that Demario Phillips to me was the best player, actually. And he played the least amount of time, frankly. When I watched Jamaica against Trinidad, at least the first game, Phillips came on and changed the game. I think McCullough was okay. But it's a small sample size, right? So you want a bigger sample size to make an informed decision about the players and their contribution. Hit the like button, people. Only about half of you have hit the like button. That's not a good look. Because if you didn't like it, you wouldn't be here. So hit the like button. It's not going to kill you. If you press the like button, I know it's taking away something from you. I know it's very painful to hit the like button, but close your eyes and do so. I see where Osimhen scored 2 for Nigeria today. I think Arsenal should take a look at Osimhen, even though I think we're looking for Isak or for Sesko, but we should look at Osimhen. He's a good scorer. Ratted. Gangster, I got my dream. No Latin in the midfield. So a good thing, Gangster King, you got your dream. That's an interesting one. You don't like Lati? You know, Lati put in a shift, Lati put in a shift. Not the best midfielder out there, but he puts in a shift. He doesn't cheat the game. That dream now come to an Thermal Cell, McCullough is a good player. Has consistently done well. I think he will do well against this opponent. We'll see. We shall see what we shall see. It should be a good encounter. I am looking forward to the game. My hope is that we put away the game early so other players can get an opportunity. My nemesis, who is that? Who is that, Devon? Only nemesis I have on this forum is what's his name? Cataract, isn't it? Gangsta again says, playing well with Pinnock. Lati is better, but not the middle. He's chicken without it. Wow. That's a little bit cold, gang stalking. Eddie Guna said, where are we going with 2DM? People are asking that question, Eddie. I don't know. Well, Eddie, do you think the coach picked that player? Or, well, it was Lati still be 2DM, right? So would you guys would have liked to see what? McGee in the 10 and Bobby playing the 8 and then Hayden playing the 6? Is that what you like, Eddie? Is that a better team? Maybe, look, our 2 wingers are not the best defenders. Let's be honest. They tried Hector, Lati, Low, and it still didn't look good. They decided to put a next defender to play there. That's called insanity. Yeah, but okay. So Eddie says he would prefer, but people are not pleased with McGee's performance either in the JPL or the Trinidad series. So how do you address that issue, Eddie Gunnar? People are not encouraged or think that people don't think that that McGee has played well. They don't. They don't think McGee played well enough to be given a starting position on the team. Can one dispute that, Eddie? I know McGee has his supporters, but if he hasn't played well in the JPL, if he hasn't played well against for Jamaica in the last few games, the only game he played well was against Nicaragua, I think. But I think Hayden will progress it well. Fatal thinks Hangling or Phillips better option on McCullough. Yeah, but you have to talk to Maran Garden about that. I don't think there's any way the coach picked McCullough. I think Maran Garden does a lot of the picking. I think Maran's influence is much more than people give credit for. Much more. The field doesn't look bad, actually. The field does not look bad. It looks like a cricket pitch being used for a football. You see that red dirt in the middle, but it doesn't look bad. In fact, frankly, the field looks better than the National Stadium. Let's see if it can withstand the pressure. And it looks small, too. Look like a smaller surface. Not a big crowd. Come on, actually. Not a huge crowd. So the players walking out. The officials, 3 females official. I bet the man is the one reffing. Even though there's 4 officials and 3 females, the man is the one reffing. I see the team walking out. Okay, so I have to talk more than normal because you expect everyone, Eddie Guna, to be watching on TV. So I'll try to describe the play a little bit more than I normally do. So I appreciate you being here, though. So Gangster's saying, Lati, just say goodbye when Baker come. Or are you going to have to try to play right back? You're not at midfield. Oh, Lord. Come, Gangster. Come, Gangster. Come, Gangster. Manage that man, Gangster. Come on, Gangster, man. Lati's been a good servant. He may not be what you want, but you can't diss him. So come on, man. When Louis Baker comes, we see when Louis Baker comes. He's not here yet, and his paper's still not been done yet. But it's a possibility for summer. So people, you guys should think about this. If Baker comes summer, if we can get Greenwood come summer, it's going to get tough, Some people are going to be on the bench. See, I set my alarm, people, for the game. That was the alarm going off. It's game time. And we're singing national anthem. I recognize one player for St. Vincent. This looks like Anderson. I think he plays what? Played college ball and he plays for... Does he play for Seattle? He played for one of those teams. Players are lined up. It should be an interesting game. St. Vincent did give El Salvador a run for their money, so we'll see how they play against us. So once Lachie and McCullough midfield the ball, I'm going to give McCullough the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to say that. I'm going to give McCullough the benefit of the doubt. If you just joined us, we're at game time. It's 7 p.m. National anthem's been sick. Lemba Kisa and Bobby Reed seem to know the national anthem. I think Belan struggled. I mean, it's a Pinocchio thing. But Lemba Kisa looked like he learned it. I'm gonna say one thing, people get hear me talk about this all the time. I was watching AFTV the other day. I don't think AFTV, when Robbie's there, ever have a show where he just mentioned some Jamaican type thing, which is just an indication, which I think is that, and Robbie wasn't born in Jamaica, by the way, that people of Jamaican heritage are always thinking about Jamaica, always expecting some Jamaica terminology or something. So I think we should give more appreciation for those individuals, actually. We're not bashing Hayden. Hayden not player. And Hayden will show this going forward. When Hayden came to play for Jamaica, Hayden wasn't playing any football. Plus, Hayden had an ACL not a ton of time before that transpired. So we have to realize that St. Vincent team have something like a young player. We have to realize that that Hayden is coming to his own now. He's playing football. So we expect him to perform based on his history. He's not an old player. He's probably just turned 30. So he has, I have time for Hayden. I have time for Hayden. I think he'll be fine. But people are not talking about Hayden tonight. They're talking about Makala and Lati. Some people not having Lati. And some individuals believe Makala is not at this level. But sometimes when you play with better players around you, you perform better, right? When you have better players around you, you'll play up to your teammates versus playing down to the competition. So it should be an interesting game. I hope we put the game away and not have to worry about the second leg. And I hope Leon play well tonight. He's overdue, isn't he? We have 4 officials. 3 of those officials are female. Now, which one is a ref? I was assuming it's a male referee, but we'll see. May not be. Let's see how that works. St. Vincent starts with Anderson, Stewart, and Adams, Joseph, Spring, Barnum, Bob, Charles, Johnson, Marshall. That's their team. And maybe I'll pull up some of this. It looks like it's raining, though. I'm sure I see rain hitting the camera. Yeah, it looks like it's raining. Not a downpour, but it looks like it's raining. Sling Stone. Same thing. People say about Cavalier versus Miami now. They were saying 8 and 6 and 7, and Cavaliers had a good chance to win that game. So I'm not going to make a prediction. I'm just hope we play well. I want us to play well. That's the most important thing. So the guy Spring is to watch. I think Anderson's a good player. Isn't Anderson number 10 their captain? I think he's a good player. All the officials are from Mexico. And the referee looks like to be Karen Hernandez. The referee is the main official. She's the referee. And then we have, I guess, the lines person and the 4th official. The 4th official is the gentleman. So it's an all-female, basically officiating crew in terms of the 2 lines persons and the referee. They're all from Mexico. Should be an interesting game. Game looks like it's going to start about 7:06, 7:07. And interesting enough, the 2 goalkeepers. Oh, okay. So Anderson and Blake are spinning the toss. So we need off your captain. J. Russ, I don't think captain in football means anything, actually, to be honest. I know people that talk about Roy Keane and all them people, but I never listened. When I play football, I didn't know I had a captain. I had a quiet captain. He led by example, but I didn't follow my captain. From good source, Tyreek, nope. Baker, yes. Sterling, maybe. McNeil, nope. Archer, possibly. Greenwood, possibly. Damien, that's what I would say, Damien. The Tyreek and the McNeil. You have some good source? I didn't get that. I have other people. I have 3 more other people which are not on your list. I have McNeil, and I don't even have Tyreek on my list. I have McNeil on my list, but he's a remote versus impossible. So yeah, game is off, people. St. Vincent trying to play it from the back. St. Vincent players look like how Jamaica used to look in the 1990s, early 90s. Not fully developed. Jamaica coming forward. Nobody's playing the ball on the ground. We're just kicking the ball and hoping it goes to its destination. Play butt-up and catch. Come on, Jamaica, settle the ball down. Ball to Bailey. Bailey passed the people ball. Ball out to, is that Hayden? Trying to go Bailey down the wing. Ball out of bounds. That's a really bad play. We start off not being able to keep the ball, people. Not a happy start. Rowe is in the mix, by the way, J. Ross. So he doesn't have Rowe on his list, but Rowe is in the mix. Rowe is in the mix. So right now the game is very unsettled. Players just playing. Come on, referee, blow the whistle. What's the referee doing? What is she? She can't even run. She shouldn't be out there. A while ago, it was a foul on Nicholson. She didn't call it. I think the game are too fast for her. I don't know why she didn't call the foul. St. Vincent playing the ball, though. Keeping the ball better than us so far. King with the ball, looking to go long. He's going to go long. Good pass out to Gray. Gray back to Bell. Bell looking to go long. Should go back to Pinnock. Yeah, play the ball around. Hayden is going for the ball. He wants it. Plays it out to Bell. Bell looking down the line. Beat his man. Try to beat his man. Almost got dispossessed. Still has it. Being pressed. Ball to Pinnock. Pinnock is going long. Trying to find Nicholson. We're playing butter and catch so far. We need to put the ball on the ground, let the ball do the work. If you just join us, we are watching, observing, viewing, partaking of the game between SVG, St. Vincent the Grenadines, and Jamaica. Score tied at 0. We're in the 3rd minute of play. Jamaica just need to settle the ball down. St. Vincent is playing. It's not a press, so I'm not even sure what they're doing so far. They're just trying to play smart, not leave themselves vulnerable. And we're not playing with any composure. Bermuda leading Honduras 1-0. That's a little bit quick. You probably catch them napping. That score probably won't last long, though. Ball in Jamaica half. Just over 3 minutes. I think Jamaica needs to space the field out. It looks like a smaller field. They just need to space the place, space out the field and move the ball. The coach is on the sideline. Throwing. The referee's not calling foul, Yeah, J. Ross, it's not the best start, but it'll get better, I think. St. Vincent's at home. They're gonna put a lot of pressure on, and yeah. I don't think this referee is doing it for me. And this game is too fast for her. Throwing to St. Vincent in the Jamaica half. Coach don't look. This is the most animated I've seen the coach so far, He's out there giving a lot of instructions. Ball coming forward to Reed. Reed trying to go across this man. Well, played out Throw into Jamaica. St. Vincent is up for the game. They're an athletic team, playing hard. But I think we should be able to win them over technically. See, Hayden is going for the ball. He wants the ball. Bailey with the ball. Trying to go long to Gray. Gray finds the ball coming inside. Play the ball to Lemba, who was not aware of the man behind him. Really poor by Dexter there, actually. Bailey coming forward, beat his man, got fouled. Referee didn't call it, playing the advantage. Gray with a shot off the St. Vincent player for a corner to Jamaica. I think that was a foul on Bailey, actually. And he's down. It's going to be a rugged game today, Players got to be very careful. St. Vincent plays hard, it looks like. I'm watching that replay of the Lambaki, so I turned it over, and then St. Vincent turned it over again. Bailey won the ball, and he got held. And the ref didn't call a foul. I guess she was playing the advantage, I guess. Corner will be taken by Bailey. We're in the 7th minute. Score tied at 0. As a cricket pitch, you can see the players' pavilion. Corner coming over. Headed up by St. Vincent. Jamaica still retains possession. Bailey has it wide. Trying to cross it with his right foot. Good cross. Ball played over. It's out of bounds. Throw into St. Vincent. I'm sorry. Goal kick to St. Vincent, not throwing. If you just join us, we are watching the game between Jamaica and St. Vincent. I think we need to settle down and take over this game. We're in the 7th minute. Can't say we are playing well so far, but maybe they'll have the upper hand a little bit. St. Vincent hasn't penetrated our box. We've been in their third a little bit, given the corner we just took. Ball played out to Bailey. Brilliant control, trying to beat his man. Trying to cross the ball into the box. Gray is wide open at the far post. Trying to beat his man on the line, but read really well by the defender. Ball played back to Bell. Bell back to McCullough. Turned the ball over. That's just a bad pass by McCullough. Had all day to pass that ball. There's no reason to turn that ball over. In fact, he probably should have looked behind him to see where he was. He wasn't aware where he was. Rowan, you can watch a game on Fox Sports 2 in the US. You can watch the game on YouTube, but you have to have VPN and place it outside this region, or you can watch the game on Disney Caribbean. Those are 3 places that I know. It's not being carried as it's good that we have it being carried on Fox Sports 2 in the US, but normally we get an ESPN Caribbean, or we get a some more known channel like Paramount, which is streaming. Jamaica trying to play out from the back. Come, Blake. I'm not trust you, not Blake. Pass the ball, Blake. I'm not trust you. Jamaica going long. I don't trust you with your feet, I should say. Nicholson playing the ball up to Gray. Gray in the far corner. Needs to go far post. Looking to beat his man. Crossed in the box, headed up by St. Vincent. Good standing up by Hayden. Trying to pressure the ball. St. Vincent coming forward. Play the ball out wide to Anderson. And play the ball over. Arbel should have it covered, or Blake has it covered. Hayden's done a good job of trying to go take the ball off his defender, which is good. McCullough is in the game for Lati. Kalati's on the bench. King with the ball, looking to pass. Goes over the top and kicks it. And this is what Lowe normally does. Not a good pass by King. I wonder why our right center half is always going long over the top. Can't find him, man. Is it the right back or the number 7 or the number 10 not position himself for the ball? I never understood that. Whether it's Low over there or King, it's like they have no place to pass the ball. Maybe play the ball back to Pinnock and recycle the ball on the left side versus going long on the right side. It's just not good. Pinnock with the ball. Plays it to... going long again. We're going long. Well, we look like we're trying to... I don't know. We're going long, but the ball is not getting to its destination. He plays in the JPL, Jargons. What do you play for? Is it Mount Pleasant? He plays in the JPL. Who Makala play for people? I can't remember. If I'm not mistaken, I thought it was Mount Pleasant. Jamaica playing the ball really well now. Good combination between Gray, Hayden, and Bell. You're not trying to walk the ball out, taking his time, making sure he has an outlet. This is Bell. Bell beat his man brilliantly. Go inside, looking. Bailey plays the ball into good ball by Nicholson out to to Bobby Reed. Hey, Bobby Reed forgot he has no left foot. I have no idea what he just did. Nice ball played to him, Mount Pleasant. Okay, Cygnus, thank you. Ball played easily out to Bobby Reed, and I have no idea what he did. He had an easy cross, and he kicked the ball like he's trying to go for 6. It's a cricket ground, I guess. St. Vincent trying to play football, but turn the ball. The forward did a good job of holding the ball up. Yeah, Bobby Reed got a really nice ball. Nicholson gave it to him. He had Bailey for a post, but I have no idea what he did. Also, St. Vincent have a lot of players in the box. We have to get more people in the box. A while ago, they had about 5-6 players in the box. So maybe we need to play quicker to get the ball out of the field quicker. Jamaica playing the ball well, trying to play the ball out. Ball out to Gray. Gray looking for a pass. He has Nicholson inside. It goes to Reed. Reed goes back to Pinnock. Pinnock back to Reed. Reed to Gray. Gray back to Reed. Trying to play the ball, trying to get a feel for the ball. Good ball inside to Bell. Bell goes to Reed. Reed try to find a good idea. Trying to play the ball between the lines to find Pinnock. But was not able to do so. So we're trying to put some combinations. I think he probably should have gone over the top, you know. We're trying to play the ball on the ground between the lines. I think he probably should try to chip it over the top. That ball he played a while ago versus going on the ground. But we're not trying to play the ball around more. It's going to be a tougher game than I think, actually, than I thought initially. They may not attack us as much as we attack them, but defensively, they look to be pretty sound. King with the ball back to Blake. Blake to Pinnock. St. Vincent's falling back. They're not playing low block. They have a decent space between the first and second line of defense. I have no idea what Bobby Reed was doing a while ago. Good tackle by Jamaica coming forward. This is Nicholson. Play the ball into Bailey. Bailey to Nicholson. And Nicholson had a missed. He should have scored that, actually. Try to use the left foot to play it in. That was a one-on-one with the keeper. You could have put that away, actually. If he tried to beat the keeper, he may have gotten it done so, you know. He probably should have put that away. Really good build-up by Jamaica, though. Jamaica coming forward again. Poor pass by Bobby Reed. Try to go between the lines to find Nicholson. He really could have scored that goal. If Nicholson had just stretch and get around his man. I'm seeing the replay again. Nicholson had the ball. Played it to Bailey, playing a good pass to Nicholson. And he tried to toe it in the goal. If he went around the keeper, he probably would have gone in and scored. Blessed of Christopher Wisdom, thanks for joining. If you just joined us, we are watching the watch-along between Jamaica and St. Vincent. Score is tied at 0. St. Vincent coming forward, trying to go forward. Ball turned over. Bailey trying to go wide, but there's nobody out there. I think he probably thought he saw Gray. We're in the 16th minute. Score still tied at 0. One clear-cut chance so far to Nicholson. Probably could have put it away if he tried to go around the keeper, but it was pretty tight. Come on, referee, let him throw the ball, referee. Jerking the ball to Hayden. Hayden looking for ball played by top to Bailey. Really poor. Who played that pass? A really poor pass. Bailey with the ball. Did a good job. Trying to go around his man. Ball played off. Throw into Jamaica. I think Hayden's having a very decent game. He's very busy. And he's not playing a traditional 6, actually. He's roaming much more than one would expect. I think McCullough is probably more the 6 than Hayden. Ball to Bell. Bell out to Gray. Gray trying to beat his man. He turned it over. Trying to fight back for it. That wasn't a good turn by Gray. He had time on the ball. Now, I'm very pleased to see the forwards are all running back. Boza is chasing by himself. If we're going to press, we got to press as a team. We can't press individually. Boza is pressing by himself. That's not smart. He doesn't even look for his opponent, his teammates coming with him to press. You can't press to be a one-man press. And when they spread out the field, it's a waste of time. St. Vincent with the ball coming forward. Number 19 plays the ball down the line. Pinnock is there with his man. He's just going to ease him away. And man turned Pinnock really well. Cross to the far post. Anderson looked like a handball. Referee didn't call it. Anderson looking to shoot. Shot over the bar. Corner to St. Vincent. Not a good move by Pinnock. He'll make a little short man bounce him off the ball and play the ball. Anderson's a good player, by the way, too, people. Really good block there by Jamaica defender. If you're just joining us, it's a little tighter than we expect at this point in the game. We're in the 17th minute. I see St. Vincent coaching staff clapping their team. Very pleased with their play. Stadium is not full, not even half full. Corner to St. Vincent, ball plays over. Headed out by Nicholson to Bailey. Bailey trying to go around his man, does beat his man, get tripped up. What is the referee calling? I have no idea what he's calling, what she's calling. That's not a good call, referee. We had a breakaway. Not a good call, referee. Not a good call. Devon, so who you know is on the list? Pure speculation. Yes, Devon, we'll speculate from now till next year. Devon, we'll speculate, Devon. We'll speculate for the players we want. Bailey with the ball. Bailey trying to go over to Nicholson. Ball headed out by St. Vincent. I think we're trying to force the ball sometime. We gotta be more composure. We have better players than St. Vincent. But at least everybody in Jamaica team is trying to play some kind of defense, which is a good look. Well, that's not going to happen. So we're going to take out the middle, Slingstone. Yeah, hey, Arville, I do know the name, but I can't remember. It's going to come to me, Arville. It's going to come to me. Wow, that's bad. And I spoke to somebody about him the other day, I'm going to find out. I'm going to text somebody, Arville. Bailey inside to Reed. Reed down the line. to, we got to Bailey. Bailey's trying to go far post. Oh, ball kicked up by, we got to do a better chance of passing the ball along though. I'll come back to you, Arby. It'll come to me. Not coming to me right now. If you're just joining us, we're in the 21st minute. Pinnock's going to take a long throw for Jamaica. Score tied at 0. Ball thrown in the box, headed over. Ball bouncing around. And an unbelievable miss by, is that McCullough? It was easier to score than to miss. He missed the goal from 6 yards out. That's an unbelievable miss, people. It's hard to miss that goal. Seriously. I know he came quick and dropped quickly. The ball came over, fell. He saw it, and he didn't have to be winding up the kick. He just had to play the ball. I guess it was going to be offside anyway, but he still missed the goal. I didn't think it was offside either. That was a bad miss, actually. Good tackle by Dexter. The St. Vincent player. They're playing hard, though. Jamaica players are getting frustrated. St. Vincent players are playing really hard. They're putting them up that. They should be very careful. They got games to play, people. Watch yourself. Let's see this. It says it's offside. It wasn't offside. I don't know what she's calling. Oh, she's saying it's a goal kick. Okay. Now, he missed a sitter. He's trying to blast the ball where he's just put the ball in the goal. It's as easy a goal as you're going to get. Trust me. It's a really bad miss. Free kick to St. Vincent. Ball about almost midway to Jamaica half. Really good free kick over. Headed down, but no trouble for Blake. Jamaica coming forward. Lambakisa looking to go long. Everybody's running from the ball. Somebody got to go to the ball. Lambakisa going long, and we're forcing the ball. Nobody looked like they were going towards him for the ball. Everybody's running away from the ball. He has the ball, and it's crazy. Nobody going toward Lambakisa for the ball. Everybody's running away from the ball, and they're in no position to receive the ball. Come, coach, earn your money. Set the players up better. Yeah, it was a bad miss. It's an awful miss, frankly. You can't get an opportunity and then just get to it like that. Jamaica coming forward again. That's King. Put a good pass inside to Hayden. Plays the ball out to Lambakisa. Trying to go down the wing. Looking to cross. Plays the ball inside. Good cross into the box. And Nicholson should have thrown himself on that. He really has to. I have no idea what he was doing. He has to throw himself on that ball. Ikarisa Makala nervous. I don't know what he is, but you can't miss those kind of goals. When you get a chance in football, people, you have to take it. Boza has to. I don't know what Boza was doing a while ago. The ball came across, and Boza just stood there. I have no idea what Boza was doing. He just stood there. He didn't attack the ball. That makes absolutely no sense to me. So Damien says, my source, the players I know so far, Jonathan Rowe, Baker, Greenwood, Sterling, not sure what are three. Those names sound good, Damien. I don't know what the numbers are, but this doesn't sound, it's not a terrible list. St. Vincent's coming forward. It looks like it should be offside. Yes, it's offside. It's offside. Players still playing, though, because you don't know. They have VAR. I have no idea what Bosa was doing a while ago, people. The ball came in the box. Bosa is there watching. He didn't attack the ball. He just stood there. Yeah, I don't know what Bosa was doing. Instead of him attack, if you're playing forward like that, you have to attack the ball. Now, maybe you think the defender was going to get it, but still doesn't explain it. Yeah, he was offset by a mile. I'm watching on Fox Sports 2, and if you're in Jamaica, you can watch it on the Disney Channel in Jamaica, Disney Caribbean. Or it's on YouTube, but you have to have a VPN. Concacaf YouTube. We're in the 25th minute. Score still tied at 0. We have gotten chances, though. Bowser got a chance. McCullough got a chance. I'm going to say Bowser, maybe I've gotten 2 chances. St. Vincent trying to play the ball forward. McCullough is telling them to cool the ball down. Gray with the ball. To Pinnock. Come on, people. Space the field out. Space the field out. You need to get the ball wide to Bailey and Blake. I'm sorry, Bailey and Gray, and let them do the work. I think McCullough is playing decent so far. Pinnock trying to go wide to find Bailey. Good ball over. Ball over to Anabakisa. Good ball inside. Oh, to Hayden, and Hayden is down. That's a bad tackle. I'm just concerned the Jamaica player is going to get hurt in this game, the way the Vincentians are tackling. Hayden is down and he's not getting up. Look at this. That's a bad tackle. They've been doing that all game. They ain't got no sense. They're jumping into tackles, which, yeah, he's down. He's not getting up, people. He's down. He's not getting up. It's a bad tackle. I don't know what the referee doesn't know what she's doing anyway. He's down. The referee doesn't know what she's doing. She can't keep up with the play. She shouldn't be on the field. And it's not being a chauvinist. Yeah, Hayden is hurt. He's hurt. And he's very annoyed. St. Vincent defenders are jumping in, not because they're trying to hurt somebody, but they want to know the better. Look at this tackle. Yeah, I guess he went for the ball. If you just joined us, we're watching the game between the Reggae Boyz and St. Vincent the Grenadines. We're in the 27th minute. Score is tied at 0. Yeah, from this game start, I've been saying this. Jamaica players got to watch themselves. The Vincentians are tackling a certain way. And Hayden's on a good game. He's playing the 8, basically. He's not playing the 6. McCullough is playing the 6. Hayden is up. He's limping a little bit. I think he felt that one. That pain will subside by now. Looks like he's okay. I think the player went for the ball. He just goes in. They go in pretty hard. Now McCullough is playing well. The miss was a really bad miss, though. But he's playing well. He's playing fine. He's fine. He doesn't look out of place. And he's providing direction to his team on the field. You can see he's a leader, actually. He doesn't seem odd by the occasion. Unseen? Why no? You wouldn't say anything different. we know he's a local player. So you think going to think that's maybe negative? You ain't doing that. Lambakising dispossessed. Vincent coming forward. Ball played down the lines in a dangerous position. A really good save by Blake, actually. Really good save. That could have been a goal, actually. Really good play. Anderson is a dangerous player, and Lambakisa got to watch himself. Anderson is their best player, is the most dangerous player, and if you give him a chance, he's going to take it. And that wasn't Anderson a while ago, though. That was, I can't make his name out, but that was an opportunity right there. He tried to go around Blake. I think Blake was probably too close to his goalpost, the upright, but that was a chance a while ago. Is he the 6 we're looking for? I don't know. I don't know if he's the 6, but he doesn't look out of place. But the level of I always judge teams and players by the level of competition. I think St. Vincent's a decent team, but I don't think they're the barometer to judge by. Because you speak the truth? No, Unseen, you're biased. Come on, Unseen, you know you're biased. You know you're biased. But he's playing fine, so we're not going to knock a player when they're playing good. No, he's fine. He's fine out there. Pinnock trying to go along, trying to find Gray. Ball played out for throwing to Jamaica deep in St. Vincent half. I am not biased. I don't care who plays, so long as they're good enough, unseen. That's been my motto. I don't care who plays if they're good enough, because I just want to win. Boza is not having the best game, though. St. Vincent's a decent team, people. Trust me, a decent team. They lack some composure in certain areas, but it's a decent team. Good ball by Bailey. Just played a little bit too far. A little bit cute with the outside of his foot, but that was a good idea by Bailey. This is going to be a tougher game, I think, people. In the 30th minute, still tied at 0. Now, Makisa having a hard time over there with Anderson. Bailey got dispossessed. Come on, Bailey, pass the ball and stop dribbling. Ball thrown into Hayden. I'm sorry, McCullough. McCullough looking for a pass. Don't have one. Hayden trying to find space. King should go to Pinnock. Come on, Bell. Position yourself. You're too far away. Give him an option. Bell has it. Beat his man nicely. Going up the wing. Going up the wing. Looking to go inside. Going down the wing. He has Gray as an outlet. Gray with the ball. Looking for a pass. Goes back to Pinnock. Pinnock back to Gray. Gray has Bobby Reed down the wing. Going inside to Bell. Bell wasn't a good place. That was not the best decision by... You can't give the man the ball when you can't do anything with it. You got 3 people around him. That's a bad pass by Gray. Not a good idea. Unless you had a one-time pass out of that 3, then you should make that pass. Not a good idea by Gray. Pinnock trying to go along, trying to find Nicholson. He's behind the defense, controlled brilliantly. Has the ball outside the box, looking for a pass. You can go over the top and find Bailey. Bailey miscontrols. He now has the ball, looking for a pass. He has Lambakisa down the wing. Lambakisa asking for it. Beat his man nicely. Go in the box really well. Sets up Hayden. Hayden takes too long. Hayden took too long. You have to shoot one time. Hayden, you're not there by yourself. Hayden trying to control the ball. It's a one-time shot in the box. He was unaware where he was. Really good play by Lambakisa. Faked his man out. Hayden just had to blast it one time. The ball comes, he's trying to control. No, kick it one time. Corner to Jamaica. Been taken by Bailey. Not a good decision by Hayden, people. Lambakisa was begging for the ball. Bailey took a while to give it to him. Did give it to him. He beat his man, played to Hayden just to shoot one time, and he didn't. And I'm watching a replay again. Ball play. See, Hayden is trying to control with his left foot. He has to kick. And he didn't glance to see where he was. Yes, I do see that, Jerome. He's doing a lot of work. McLaren is out there too, but his assistant is out there more than him. Bailey with a corner. Ball headed up by St. Vincent. Not a good corner by Bailey. Controlled by Lambakisa. He's going to go again wide. Trying to go wide to Bailey. Out of bounds for a throw-in. The corner has to beat the first man. We have a bigger team in the box. People, we have 309 people watching. Why do I have 114 likes, people? Come on, people. Do better than that. Hit the like button. We want a lot of people to watch this program. So hit the like button, people. We appreciate it. We appreciate you being here. We appreciate you hitting the like button. So please do so. Jamaica with the ball coming forward. Gray, nice ball into King. King back to miscontrol. King again with the ball coming forward, going wide out to Bailey. We're looking to beat his man, going down the line. Cross, blocked out. St. Vincent, very stellar defensively. Very, very stellar defensively. Why the tough? No, the tough. Why the tough? Jerome, why you giving me right flags? Jerome says, see enough, no workup for us. No, I'm not going to say that. I don't think we're playing terribly now. Remember, St. Vincent gave El Salvador a hard time, so and they're playing at home. It's a smaller field. So we got chances too. We could have scored 2 already, right? McCullough missed a sitter. Bowser made a good chance. Corner by Bailey. Bailey got to get your crosses up, son. You're not leaning back enough to hit the ball up. And I get your foot on the ball. You're hitting the ball flat. Ball by Bell. Bell into King. King back to Bell. Bell looking to go down the line. Plays the ball into Bowser. Bowser, nice flick out to King. King back to Bowser. Bowser back to King. King with a poor shot. The decision-making, people, needs to be better. They're playing like a nice 1-2 pass. Remember, St. Vincent get 1 and 2 attacks, but counter-attacks can kill you, right? If you transition from defense to offense, and they seem to be doing well, they're playing like a Cavaliers play against Miami. That's what they're doing. Aiden. Ball played. Really good combination by Jamaica. Come back to Bailey. Bailey, brilliant turn. Left this man standing. And then his passes are poor. He's flat. They have no height on them. All his balls are very, very flat and just go right to the opposition. He needs to move some composure in his passes. Bailey now has the ball. Got on to Gray. Gray back to Bailey. Bailey back to Gray. Looking to penetrate, but St. Vincent is holding their grounds. McCullough to Pinnock. Pinnock back to McCullough. McCullough back to Pinnock. We just switch the play to Hayden. Come on. Got to switch the ball to Hayden a while ago. Blake over to King. King, come back to Blake. Blake looking to go long. Decide not to go to Pinnock. Pinnock goes out to Gray. Gray coming forward. Looking for a pass. Bowser is not moving. Bowser stand up. Bowser is not doing anything. He doesn't give Gray an angle. Doesn't give Gray anything. Bowser can play football in about 100 years. A while ago, Gray's in the ball. Go down the line or go inside. Give him something. Let the defender move. You just stand up like you're a statue. King coming forward. Looking for a pass. Goes outside to Lambakisa. Lambakisa, real nice ball on the line, trying to find Hayden. Hayden shooting his man on the line. Ball plays out, throwing to Jamaica by the corner flag. We're in the 38th minute, 37-13. Score tied at 0. It's going to be a throw into Jamaica and going to be taken by Pinnock, a long throw. Bowser should go near post. He has the height, try to flick it on, which he is. St. Vincent has about 7 people in the box. Ball thrown over, head over, played out by St. Vincent. St. Vincent had the ball coming forward. Fouled him from early and stopped the play. Trying to go around Gray. Ball played out for a throw into St. Vincent. If you just join us, people hit the like button. 288 people, 141 like. We're not trying to half this. Not even half of you hit the like button so far. Ball headed out to Gray. Gray trying to beat his man come forward. Brilliant job turning. Plays the ball on the line, trying to find Bowser. Bowser, give the man an option. You're annoying me now. Go down the line. Give the man an option to pass the ball. Your movement is poor. Bowser with the ball. Turn it over. Good fight by Bobby Reed. Bowser has the ball. Coming forward. Plays the ball wide out to Hayden. Hayden looking for a pass. Go to Bailey. Bailey beat his man. Bailey turning. Should go outside to Lambakisa. To Hayden. Hayden out to Lambakisa. Hayden got another line for a pass. Lambakisa miscontrol. Throw into St. Vincent. Some of the movement is poor. Some of the decision making is not great. King said Dixon should be out there. I don't know if she'll be out there, but if he's out there not doing a good enough job, gotta do better. Bowser's movement is awful. He's not moving. Stuck in mud. He's not giving the player with the ball an option. He's not, when the player has the ball, he's not running off the ball to let the defender has to move. The defender doesn't have to do anything because he can just stand up. He just stand up. And St. Vincent trying to counter. I'm not saying he's not good, I'm just saying he's not moving right. When Gray has the ball dribbling, you make a decision. You either run on the line, defender come with you and open the side in front of Gray, or vice versa. Give him options. St. Vincent with the ball coming forward in a dangerous position. Anderson, shot to goal, ball outside, throw it, corner to St. Vincent. The Jamaica team is not in a good place. They're arguing on the field. Blake is pointing out something. Yeah, Cephas can't be that bad. He'd run past people. We need more from Bailey and Gray, though. Bailey's crosses have been not good. Everything is flat. Nothing has height on it. Corner to St. Vincent. Very good corner. Decent corner. Headed over by St. Vincent. That was dangerous. And it goes to Henderson again. That's their danger, man. Jamaica coming forward. We're in the 41st minute. Game tied at 0. King coming forward because he's going to go long. He is going long. Brilliant ball out to Gray. Gray beat his man nice, looking for a pass. Has none. Goes back to McCullough. McCullough going to play it back to Hayden. Hayden back to Pinnock. Pinnock looking for a pass. Pinnock goes to Hayden. Hayden should go inside to King. He decided not to. King not happy. He goes outside to Pinnock. Bell trying to turn. And ball is out. Throwing. Foul. Is that a foul, referee? Can't tell if you call a foul, if you call a throwing. Some people hit the like button. Bell is doing a lot of turning today. He's not making the easy pass. Trying to turn on his man. Bell plays the ball inside to Bobby Reed. We need to see more of Bobby Reed too, actually. Reed with the ball, turn, looking for a pass. Going to go inside to Hayden. No, decide not to go. Come back to Pinnock. Pinnock looking forward. Bailey's wide open on the left side. Trying to go over the top, trying to find ball to Pinnock. Poor control by Boza. I have no idea what Boza is doing. He said he was making a pass, but it's like he passed the ball to himself. Breakaway now by St. Vincent. Good run back by Bell. Ball plays inside. Really good recovery by Lambakisa. I have no idea what Boza was doing. He says passing the ball, but it looked like a miscontrol to me. Yes, the game is live on Fox 2 Flash. I know we're playing with 10, but Nicholas is not in the game as he should. He's not doing what center forward should be doing. That's what I was saying. Devan, you're calling me again, Devan. Hello? Yeah? Devan, you know me on, right? Okay.
What do you think?
About what? St. Vincent looks like they must score. They almost scored a while ago. They almost scored.
Our transition game is not good. We're not moving. We're standing, waiting for the ball and watch it to see what's gonna happen. Many times Pinnock have the ball and looking for movement, and everybody just stood there. Nobody is moving to give him something. You know, Boza is playing like he has 10 pounds of lead on his feet.
I don't think it's Boza alone. I just think we're not. Yeah.
The only person I see move the ball when he gets the ball is Damari Gray.
Yeah, it's not Gray alone. I just think that the players need to space out the field and play the ball in the space and move off the ball. Nicholas is not moving off the ball. Bailey's crosses are poor.
Look how stagnant we are just now.
Okay, we have the ball now coming forward. Ball played out to Bailey. Pass the damn ball. Where you running to? You're running a hole. Pass the ball. You're annoying the hell out of me. Pass the ball. Let the ball do the work. You're trying to dribble around 3 men. You're not going anywhere. The field is not even that good to dribble on. Ball plays up to Bell. Bell coming forward to Gray. See, we slow the game down. We had the ball in a position we slow down. We're trying to go inside the shoot. Well played by the Vincent defender. Won the ball and got the foul from him. Took the ball away from Gray. St. Vincent playing good defensively. I think we underestimated them and they're playing good defensively. We're not playing team football. We're not playing as well as we can. In the dangerous part of the field, we're slowing the game down instead of speeding the game up. So it's 2 minutes to halftime, people. Not a good look. Still 0-0. And St. Vincent had chances. They have had, about 2 to 3 chances in the game? Maybe at least 2 big chances. And we're saying Bermuda, but 2 go to Honduras. They must be in Bermuda, because when they go back to Honduras, it's a different game.
When you keep a team in the game like this, you give them a sense of purpose. You understand? And they can hurt you in that sense.
The problem with them is that we're not breaking them down. And people don't seem to realize that.
Not.
We're not breaking and create chances. We have had chances, but they've broken us down when we're broken them down.
We're not. If you look at when we have possession of the ball, in quadrants of the field, we don't outnumber our opponents. 3 versus 2, 4 versus 3.
Look at Bailey miscontrolling the ball. Look at Bailey miscontrolling the ball ago.
We're trying to play 1v1. You cannot play like that and break a team down. You have to outnumber them in quadrants of the field and move the ball around them to advance that ball.
Yeah, it's not working. We're a few seconds from halftime, people. The game is started at 0. It's halftime. Score tied at 0. And St. Vincent has got as many chances as we have had. We haven't dominated this game as we thought we should. We have more possession. But
I'm gonna free up the line. Maybe someone else wanna call in.
All right, Devon, thanks.
Okay, yeah.
All right. Devon people. So we need to play more team football. So what are your thoughts on the first half? Let me know. You can call in 347-728-8625. Let me know your thoughts on the first half of the game. Ken says it's been a splendid first half. And somebody said I'm acid reflux. Yeah, more than that. We're not reached nowhere yet. We're not even. Let's see when World Cup qualifiers come wrong. Those are the big things. That's not a good thing, people. 433.
Yeah, currently that's something else. I'm ready to under 17, man. Cause
which under 17? Then I get knocked out. What are you talking about?
I don't have that much of an expectation, so I don't really feel away,
Yeah.
I'm looking at talented players, or what is supposed to be talented players. I'm not saying that they're not talented, but man, that first half was a hard watch to be honest,
It was a hard watch. We didn't break down. St. Vincent broke us down. We haven't broken them down yet.
And to be fair to St. Vincent and Cranky, this is why when we have conversations about teams, we don't just say, we're going to give them 5-0. We're going to give them 6-0.
I know.
Because it's still an opponent at the end of the day. And even McCarron said it himself. He's a bit cautious because he's not really looking at the rankings of these teams, right? And we've played lower ranked teams in the region before and we have still struggled. So it doesn't just change overnight. We have to see some evidence first. And that's by playing that team and probably beating them to an extent, and then we can make that assessment moving forward, But I'm really disappointed in Shamar Nicholson and Leon Bailey to an extent, especially Nicholson more. When you're playing as a striker, right, across a front three, you have to be the one who bring the wingers into the game. You have to be the one to hold the play, calm down the game, move into space. And Shamar Nicholson, for me, every time he has received the ball, he hasn't done that.
Yeah, his movement has been poor.
The movement, his touches on the ball, right? And there was this chance that came across, and as a striker, I guess he was caught off, I'm not sure.
Yeah, he's on his heels. He was on his heel.
Yeah, you have to put a foot to that, right? And, in terms of there's some 1-2s in the game with Bailey over that right hand side. It's not too bad. Demar right there for me is a bit too absent in the game, right?
Well, they got to get him in the game, right? And Bailey's crosses have been poor. All his crosses are very, very flat. They don't have any height on them to give his teammates a chance to get to the ball. You got to play the ball over the first line of defense. You can't keep hitting the first line of defense.
Yeah, I think they need to step up the intensity and get the passes and touches a bit better in the game.
Yeah.
Especially the intensity, because I feel as if St. Vincent, they're playing with a bit more intensity. And the few occasions that they've gotten around the back line, I mean, it's by the grace of God as to why they not score. Right?
Right. So Devon said, do you think this was a good half?
I mean, it's a half.
But don't evade the question. Was it a good half? We know it was a half. We were here watching it, all of us. Was it a good half?
It's a promising half in the sense that I don't know what's promising, but I don't know.
I have never heard you being a loss for words or not being clear about your decision making. In fact, to the contrary.
Honestly, Nicholas never get that. How Sule Makala never score that?
Don't ask me. It's hard not to score. It's harder to miss than to score.
As I said,
yeah.
The three things I pointed out, if we just work on that, then we'll have a better second half, right? And listen, I'm no disrespect to St. Vincent, but when you have a team like Jamaica with players like that we have at our disposal, you can eventually use that to get back into the game and get the better of the opponent, right? But you have to do the things right. So you can actually outplay them. You can actually score 1 and 2 goals, but you have to get the basics right and then go to the
so somebody's saying that we had 2 chances, we're the better team. How many goals did the St. Vincent goalkeeper? How many shots did he save in the game?
Don't think any.
Exactly. And Bailey saved, right? Bailey saved a shot, right?
And Blake, literally.
I'm sorry, Blake, not Bailey, but Blake saved a shot, correct? Okay.
Yeah, more than once.
So we're acting as if St. Vincent hasn't had chances. They've had chances. Yeah. We have gotten a couple of clear-cut chances, but they've had chances.
They might not have majority possession of the ball, right? And some teams, they don't necessarily need the possession of the ball, especially when you're playing against a team like Jamaica, who they're not really playing good. They're not really doing anything with possession of the ball. And oftentimes when Jamaica have possession of the ball, they're losing it in key areas, which is allowing St. Vincent and their intensity and their pressing to win it back quick, to get in behind and forcing the keeper to make saves, right?
Yeah.
So we just need to fix a couple stuff and win this game. But it shows that we can't be out here disrespecting opponents, saying 5-0, 6-0 and that type of stuff.
Well, the coach wasn't disrespecting St. Vincent. To the contrary, the coach was saying that it's a difficult game. Watching against El Salvador, how they played, he gave them a lot of credit. And he was saying that there's no easy games, and he's right. Not an easy game.
What do you think about your player Hayden, though?
Hayden is fine, actually. I thought Hayden was fine in the first half.
Yeah,
he's playing more at 8 than a 6. I thought he was fine. I think Bobby Reed needs to do more. I think Gray needs to do more. I think Bailey's been Bailey, and I don't expect more, to be honest. And Nicholson needs to do more.
Yeah, and Amara Bell isn't too bad, right? I think Amara Bell looks all right.
Yeah, no, Bell is right. He's trying to turn too much sometimes. You get dispossessed, but he's all right. He's all right.
All right, then.
All right, sir. Yeah, thanks. Hey, Vinsky, again, to call back now, Vinsky. You know what? Let me call back Vinsky. Good evening.
Yeah, Stephen Cranky.
How you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Vince here.
What's your thoughts on the game so far?
We're playing very slow.
Yeah.
Very predictable. For me, too many long passes.
Right.
Necessarily, and like you said, we're not breaking them down, because we can't break them down because we're playing so slow. We look so predictable. We're not, touching and moving. We're not moving off the ball. We look like we don't even want to be there, to be honest.
Well, that's why you have a coach, So would you make any changes at halftime?
Yeah, it's something need to be something need to shake up. Like,
right.
I feel like what's his name? Ethan Pinnock is forced to make a lot of passes from the back, so we're not really building up.
So whose fault is that? Because if you think about it, your wingers can come deep. Your left and right back can go more horizontal than just going diagonal, because they play very diagonal now. Your 8 and your 6 can come back and be between the lines, so they can get the ball in difficult situations or uncomfortable places. But if they comfortable technical, they can play between the lines. Those are the options you have. So
Right, but
yeah,
I mean, so they're not reading the game.
I think what's happening is that St. Vincent is playing well defensively. They're covering off the spaces, and we're not moving enough to move them out of position.
Exactly.
Right, you got to move people. Like Bowser, Gray had the ball on the left. Bowser just stands. He's not running down the wing. If he runs down the wing, Gray can then go inside. The defender don't go with him. He gets the ball down the wing.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
he's not moving as he should.
Yeah, we look, and we don't look, and as per usual, we don't look clinical in front of the goal.
No, we had. So Nicholson's chance, the first one was a more difficult one, right? He could have gone around the keeper, trying to go through the keeper.
Well,
the one that McCallum missed is
that was
a bad miss.
Right. I mean, the Nicholson one. But Nicholson, for me, he just look like if he doesn't get it at his feet,
right?
Like it has to be a perfect ball for him to do something. The team just needs to pick up the intensity, pick up the energy, and move the ball. Let the ball do the work.
You get the sense that they may not have the respect for St. Vincent that they should, and so maybe when you play half a football, you get a lashing from the coach. He pushes back, he makes changes, then the urgency may increase, right? Yeah, and I think that will happen second half.
The coach needs to shake up some things because they look like they don't want to be there. And as per usual, we'll play down. Instead of outplay our opponents, we play down to them. And we just don't look good. We don't look
good. So if you were to make any changes, who would you change?
I need to see some more action in the middle.
So you think what? Hayden or McKellar or Bobby Reed?
But they're not even playing badly. I mean,
they're not playing badly. I think my wingers got to do more. I think
Reed is having some off touches.
Yeah. He is. Yeah.
Attempted made a square that went in the stadiums. I don't know. Bobby is losing the ball in the middle. I love Bobby Reed though. Man, something needs to shake up. Who else could Mikey for Bobby? I don't know.
I like Cephas actually, because I think what Cephas does, for Damari, because what Cephas does is he forces you to play football. He's gonna get it, put his head down, and say, "Come, going for a race," right? Then you have to overcompensate to negate that threat, and if you do that, it's gonna be a different game. When he gets the ball, he's gonna put his head down and say, "Let's go for a race." Then you got to make decisions. Right now, that Gray gets the ball and he stops the ball. And he goes back to Amari, or he goes inside.
He looks predictable too.
Yeah,
because even the last play, the guy knew he was gonna cut it back and try to get it on his right. So
and I don't think Bailey's playing. Yeah.
Dixon, I wouldn't mind seeing Dixon for Boza. At least we could get some off the
ball.
But
people are calling for Dixon. They're calling for not as much for Cephas, but a lot of Dixon calls coming in for Boza actually. I can't knock that suggestion because Boza, his movement is not good.
And he's frustrating me. He's frustrating me. But anyway, just my 2 cents. We'll touch base again after the second half.
All right, appreciate the call. All right. So that was Vinsky people. We had Vinsky and 43 and Devon calls. So we had 3 callers. We're at halftime. You just joined us. Halftime of the game between Jamaica and St. Vincent the Grenadines, SVG. St. Vincent playing with spirit. They have some ability. I think Anderson on the left is pretty good. They're playing very physical. They're well organized defensively. They're a decently coached team. They lack some of the ability and capabilities of Jamaica players, very obvious from a technical standpoint. But I think they are well organized. They're never truly out of position. They got good cover. But I think we are slowing the game down too much, especially in the final third. You have to hurry up the defense. And we're not hurrying up the defense. And that's why we're struggling. We're not hurrying up the defense. Gray gets the ball, he slows it down. Bailey gets the ball, he twists and turns like he normally does and goes nowhere. And Bowser is not moving right. So that's what we're seeing. Brendan said we're not moving, especially in the middle. Flash. Too much 1 on 3. These guys think they're... Well, it's not... The only person doing 1 on 3 is Bailey, That's how he plays sometimes. Right? I don't think anybody else is really dribbling. Gray's not really dribbling. He's just playing very slow and methodical. He's not hurrying up his defenders. And the one time he tried to beat a defender, the kid dispossessed him. Eagle Republic, I don't think it's too wide, I think you should play wide. Because if you play wide, there got to be space between the center half and the right and left back if you play wide. It depends what happened with your 8 and your 10 when you play wide, right? How do they create space in between those lines for your center forward who's moving? Bowser has to create havoc up there, and he's not doing enough. And Bobby Reed, and Ricard said Bobby Reed is missing. Yeah, Bobby Reed hasn't had the best game. Boy, I don't know, Hardy. If Dixon's our savior, we can't make even league weapon. If Hayden played more like an 8, McCullough as a 6 should be going the ball from Pinnock, but he's not doing it. Yeah, Hayden is playing the 8. That's very obvious, right? He's playing the 8 on the right. Well, he's playing the 8. He's not even on the right side, just playing the 8, period. He's going across. I'm not sure Bobby Reed is playing. Bobby Reed is having a difficult game. Gray in the middle. That would never happen, J. Russ. It ain't going to happen. You can forget that. I don't see Gray play in the middle. People are getting frustrated with Bowser. St. Vincent is very motivated. They're very organized. They're very spirited. They're playing at home. It's a little bit chilly weather. It's raining. Hello? Am I speaking to?
Yeah, you're speaking to Dawid, you know?
Okay, Dawid, what do you like to say?
Yeah, really, I'm just calling, you know, I always watch a program and stuff like that, you know.
Okay.
I would like to make a comment, man.
All right.
I mean, I think the guys not they're not creating enough chances.
Right.
Basically, we're not getting enough shots on goal in any match we play.
That is true. So you're saying we need more creative players in the middle of the park?
We definitely need some midfielders, but you know, the team that's there, that they could do it. They're just not moving the ball around quick enough,
right,
to get the other team off to get a shot.
Okay.
When we do get a shot, we slow the ball down, as you say, and we do something else.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to force the ball, just like how the left winger usually play. He's not playing now, though. And you said he holds his head down, and he forced them to tackle, right?
You're talking about Cephas, yeah.
Cephas.
Yeah.
We need some more of that.
Yeah.
We need some more balls. We need to push it down, you know, especially when they're defending like that. We need to open pockets. You know, Boza need to move around a little bit, you know, transition, you know, and shot to goals. It's simple.
Yeah.
It's like every coach, they start following the old type of where we usually play, the English type way back in the days. Everybody just sit to that. You know, we need some difference, man.
Ball down the wing to Hayden. Really poor pass by Lambakiza. Sorry. He's got to play a bit about in that. Yeah. No, but you're right. You're right about that. The ability to move the defense around and create space and create angles and split the defense. We're not doing enough of that. You're right about that.
The transitions is like, it's like we're going in slow motion. Their transitions.
Yeah.
We need more. You know, we need to play some ball. It's like everybody go with with their talents, right? Everybody come with talent.
Yeah.
Then they just work themselves into the same thing that we usually do. Our ball game is like behind time. It's like in the 80s.
Yeah, we got to play better. We have the talent on the field to play better. Actually, they just have to play with more urgency.
But that come from the coaching staff.
Some of it is the players take responsibilities too, right? I mean,
yeah, but listen. Reason why I said that is this, right? There's a lot of overseas players, and when they play in them club games, it's a whole different thing. It's a whole different ball game.
Yeah, for some of them, yeah.
It's a whole different ball game. But when they come to Jamaica, it's like, oh, play like this. And you know, we play ball back home. We usually play ball back home, in up in the leagues, and we know how it go with the coaches. It's like everybody push everybody to play one way, man. We need to upgrade with coaches them now.
That will take some time to do.
Yeah, every time a coach come, let the coach do what he do, and that's why you hire him, because he could do what he do, not for you to tell him this is how we want it to be.
Right.
You know, we need a little bit more color. You know what I mean? We need a little more color in Jamaica. We need to let go the old stuff and put a little bit color in it, you know? Because you got a lot of talented guys right there. The guys that's right there is very, very, very talented. It's just like they just fall into the same thing.
Yeah, yeah. We hopefully we can turn it around this game. It's very disappointing so far, actually.
Very, very, man. I'm telling you, it's crazy. It's very, very disappointing. Panama, everybody's game stepping up, and they got less ballers, you know, and it's crazy. It's I don't know what to say, man. All I could say is that they need somebody that's gonna just, you know, come coach and do what they know to do and not what they told, you know.
Yeah.
And that's what it seemed like to me. But anyway, I'll be watching the game. You know?
All right. Thanks for the call. I appreciate it.
Day, man.
Yeah, man. You too. All right, people. We're in the 49th minute. I haven't seen any improvement from the first half. The composure in the passes are not there. Bailey keeps doing the same thing. He goes back inside. He plays some long ball in the middle. And nothing really happens to it. Sometimes you got to move the defender around. Where's the 1-2 pass to beat the defense? We haven't broken down the left or right side playing 1-2 and get behind the defense for the entire game. too many old foot. Bailey with a cross. Good cross. Ball headed over to Nicholson. What is he doing? Why is he shielding? St. Vincent is breaking out, and they're breaking out like a barn door is broken. They have a man wide open in the middle. And poor cross by the St. Vincent player. I don't understand what Bozo was doing. What was he doing? I got to see that again. Couldn't he just swing his foot on that ball a while ago? Am I missing something? I got to see that play again. Jamaica coming forward. St. Vincent, they are looking to play counter-attacking football. They're playing like a Cavaliers played the other day. So Bailey had a crossover. Ball headed down, came to Bowser. I have no idea what Bowser is doing. Maybe the ball bounced or difficult to him, but at least I saw Bailey sprinting back to defend. And I think his running back, even though Dexter blocked the ball, was a really good idea, actually, because St. Vincent had 4 or 5 players up the field. We got to play with more urgency. Ball into Gray. Gray back to Bell. Come on, midfield, move. Come on, Hayden, move to get the ball. Ball played on the ball to Gray. Gray coming forward. He has options. He can go wide out to Bailey. He cuts inside. And he shoots. Well saved by the keeper. Ball came back to Bailey. 2 men on him. Cross the ball in the box. Ball to Hayden. Hayden shoot. Go. Oh, saved by the keeper. I thought that scored. Wow. Best chance so far, people. Best chance. Or, well, not the best chance, but best sequence of play. Gray came down, came inside, beat his man nicely. Looked to shoot, shot. Ball bounced out, came to Bailey, who did a really good play, crossed the ball across the box. Played back by Gray to Hayden. Used his left foot to shoot. And he's got to take a better shot than that, though. He had time and chance. Corner to Jamaica. Be taken by Bailey. Left-footed. That was a really good cross by Bailey in the box. Really brilliant play by Gray. I think Hayden had it on his weaker foot. Bailey and the lines person are arguing. I don't know why. Maybe not putting the ball in the right place. Bailey with a corner. Go to far post. Headed out by St. Vincent. Ball come out to King with a shot. Looks like it's looks like a corner to Jamaica. If you just join us, please hit the like button, people. We're in the 52nd minute. Score tied at 0. Jamaica is now putting on the pressure. Jargon said best sequence of play. I agree with that. Corner to be taken by Gray. Good corner in the box, headed over. Missed kick by Hayden. Wow, Hayden have no left foot, boy. No left foot. That ball came over. If he just had some composure, he could have probably hit the target with it. It's a throw into Jamaica. Well, it's a corner to Jamaica to be taken by Bailey. I'm trying to figure out what we're doing on the corners. We have everybody lining up at the back post. Trying to set a pick for Nicholson. Good corner by Bailey to the far post. Headed down. Keeper is not close. He dropped the ball. And Bobby Reed kicked a field goal. Bobby Reed is not having a good game. I'll change Bobby Reed if I change anybody. I know people don't like to take Bobby Reed off the field, but Bobby Reed is not playing well. Maybe he'd come good later on, but he's not playing well. It's a difficult shot, actually, but the ball bounced up. If he had some composure, he played the ball. That ball should be played to Bailey. Bailey's wide open. Why he's taking that shot in that position is I have no idea. If Bobby Reed faked the shot and played to Bailey, Bailey's wide open on the edge of the box to the right. Pinnock had the ball over. Nicholson jumping with his man. Good head by Aiden, trying to head ball, plays the ball out wide to Gray. Gray coming forward, looking for a pass. Has no pass. He turns the ball over. Bad turnover by Gray. Really bad turnover. So Vincent coming forward. They're playing with urgency, people. They're playing with a sense of urgency, and we're not. I have no idea what Gray was doing a while ago. I look at the St. Vincent bench. They can get something out of this game. Yeah, St. Vincent doesn't have that composure, though. That's needed. I think if things don't change in 10 minutes, we put on Cephas for Gray. And maybe Dixon for Bailey or Bowser, one of the two. You can change anybody, frankly, the way the game is going. We expected to dominate this game, and it hasn't happened so far. Bell coming forward, looking for a pass. Goes outside to Gray. Gray looking for a pass, doesn't have one. They need to get more options. They don't have enough options. Ball to Pinnock. Jamaica playing the ball around. Pinnock to King. King looking for a pass, looking to go long. Bobby Reed is open, but Bobby Reed is not presenting himself. He's just putting his hand up. And King just kicked the damn ball away for no reason to nobody. That's awful, King. Come on, you can do better than that. That's an awful pass. I have no idea what you're passing or who you're passing to. See, St. Vincent, look like they're going to make changes. The players are warming up. St. Vincent coming forward. Played by St. Vincent. Man, beat Pinnock really easily. Cross in the box. Oh, just out of reach of the St. Vincent player. That was an opportunity right there. That was close. It's not a good look, people. St. Vincent getting opportunities. Somehow the midfield is nowhere to be seen when they're breaking. So when we're breaking, their midfield is there. They have more energy than us. When they're breaking, their midfield is there. When we're breaking, when they're breaking, maybe we're pressing up too high. Our midfield is just jogging back. And Pinnock could have won that ball ago. He got out of position. King trying to go over the top to find Bailey. Bailey's wide open on the right, looking for a pass inside. Oh, my Lord. And he just kicked the ball out of bounds with no pressure, with nothing. His games for Jamaica, you know what, Bailey? You don't have to watch Bailey play. You know what he's going to play for Jamaica. It's constant, man. It's a constant thing. His games for Jamaica are all the same. Seriously, they're all the same. I said Vincent is playing with more purpose, more and more. Well, by King, ball out to Gray. Gray coming forward. Has option. Bailey's in the middle. You can find Bailey. He's coming, looking to go forward. He comes inside and shoots. I don't know what kind of shot is that, because that shot is not going anywhere. You didn't pick your corner. That's just a hopeful shot. Bailey seemed frustrated with who? Himself? Gray to Bell. Change the wing to Hayden. Hayden looking for a pass. Go to Pinnock. Pinnock, good ball into Bell. Bell to Gray. Gray down the line to Bobby Reed. He crossed the ball back to... Oh, goal! I think that's Dexter Lambakiza. What happened? The linesman called offside. What's she calling offside? What is she talking about? Who's offside? Is that Boza? Let's see this again. Ball played by Reed. He's not offside. Ball crossed back. Oh. I don't think that's an offside. Bailey was running out. He didn't affect the keeper. I don't know what she's calling. He's running out. He's not in the play. That's an awful decision. There's no VAR. He's running out of the play. He's not in the play. I tell you, they don't know what they're doing. I have no idea what she just called a while ago. He's not in the play. He's running out the play. That can't be offside. He's not blocking the keeper. He's running out the play. He's not trying to play the ball. That's an awful decision. She has no idea what she's doing. And she's doing it like she knows what she's doing. The ball comes across from Reed. He crossed the ball. Now Bailey's running out. The shot is made. Bailey is way away from the play. He's not. The keeper's being blocked by his own man, not Bailey. I don't understand that. That's an awful decision as far as I see it. Maybe I got to see it again. Yeah, I don't understand. They have no VAR either. It doesn't look like. Apparently, there's no VAR. That's an awful decision. The referee can overrule the call. I have no idea what they're doing. And Bailey's very, very upset. And he should be. That's a ridiculous call. You guys tell me what they're saying on the TV, because I can't hear. It is a clear goal. I have no idea what she's doing. She has no idea what she's doing. That goal is a goal. He's running out the play. He's not interfering with the play at all. He's not blocking the goalkeeper. The defenders are blocking the goalkeeper, and she called the goal back. I don't know. It's gone, though. We can't change that. I'd love to hear the replay on that. Can't hear anything. They're now showing a replay again. Bailey was lazy coming out anyway. So he runs back. The defense is running out. He's now jogging out. The shot is taken. He's not in the play. I don't know. I don't understand. Not the best call, to be honest. Jamaica coming forward. King with the ball, looking to pass. Goes outside to Lambakiza. Lambakiza doesn't have a pass, people. Give him angles. That should have been a goal. We're in the 61st minute. Score tied at 0. Ball played out to Hayden. Hayden looking for a pass. Doesn't have one. Goes inside the King. Come, McCullough. Move, McCullough. Move. You're standing up. I'm walking. Move. Ball played to Lambakiza. A really bad pass by Lambakiza. Jamaica coming forward. Won the ball really well. Played out to Gray. Wide on the left. Gray is man one-on-one. Should be able to beat him. Plays the ball on to Bell. Bell going to go back to Gray. Gray should probably go back to trying to go far post. He goes far post to nobody. Jesus. That's poor. She's saying Bailey was offside, but Bailey ran out the play. She doesn't understand the game, so I ain't gonna blame her. It's not her fault. She doesn't understand the game. That's an awful call, though. And the problem is there's no VAR, so yeah. Yeah, we move on. Can't do anything about it. We need to score a goal, though, because Vincent is dangerous a lot of times. 62nd minute, score tied at 0. Boza just touched the ball. A little long Boza touch the ball. I forgot Boza was playing in this half. I'm dead serious. I forgot Boza was playing. Oh, Lord. Come on, Eagle Republic. All 4 officials are Mexican, so I don't think it's DEI. No, but it's a bad call that she made. I don't think she understands the game. But I shouldn't say that. She probably understands the game. She made a bad call. Men make bad calls all the time, too, so I'm not going to see her gender where she made the call. It's a really bad call. And the ref can overrule it, but I don't know what they're looking at. Jamaica playing dangerous. St. Vincent is not pressing enough people. They're pressing. So they should be vulnerable pressing. Jamaica coming forward. Good shield by Gray. And he's holding him. He turns his man. He keeps holding him. It's a yellow card in the ref. That should have been a yellow card, ref. Jamaica played the ball wide to Bailey. Called back by the referee. We don't want these referees for the next game. I'm sorry. We don't want them. Players are warming up for Jamaica. Dixon warming up. Bunch of players warming up, actually. Nicholson with the ball plays to Hayden. Hayden turned the wrong way, frankly. Pinnock with a good play ball into Bowser. Bowser. Good turn by Bowser. Go to Hayden. Oh, Lord. Hayden miscontrolled. That's the second time he's miscontrolling the game. Oh, and King got lost. And they scored. St. Vincent scored. What the hell was Hayden doing? Awful control. And then King, I don't know what King was doing. He got totally lost. St. Vincent scored 1-0 St. Vincent. Hayden's control has been letting him down this game, and he did it again. Poor control, miscontrol, ball taken away, and they go and score. And King just got lost. So ball came to Hayden. Ball's at the ball, played to Hayden. Hayden had a really bad control, bad touch, took his man out. King is running forward, and the man just turned around. King lost. King just totally lost himself. Look at this. Instead of turning the man and push the man wide, the man spin him around, and by the time he turned around, it's all over. That's awful defending by King. Awful defending. I'm a King supporter. Awful defending, people. As bad as it gets. When he ran back, all she is pushing the man wide. He turned all the way around. He's totally lost. What defending? What awful defending. Oh, my Lord. It's not a good look. Not a good look, people. Wow. Unbelievable defending on that. It's started with Hayden, though. Awful playing by Hayden. Terrible control. And King just turned around and then stopped. It's like the man lost him. The man didn't lose him. He lose himself. That's awful defending. St. Vincent playing very physical. They're now up. They believe they can win this game, and they can win this game. And the danger man Anderson scored. St. Vincent sends blood. Yeah, we're slow and plodding and same thing whole game. And then we kick it wide to try to find Bailey, and he gonna miscontrol like he does normally, right? As I call it. And miscontrolling and played out. Bailey can come. I'm sorry, Bailey can come off the field. And you guys hate to hear that, but he can come off the field. Put Cephas and Dixon in the game for Bailey and Gray. I have no problem with that change. For Browser. Because Browser don't know him I do. Where was McCullough a while ago too? Like, I gotta watch the whole sequence again. No, King turned around poorly. Cephas coming on. For who? Guys, it's gonna be for Gray, because it ain't gonna be for Bailey. He ain't taking out Bailey. He ain't brave enough. Who coming off? They're taking off McCullough. That's interesting. That's an interesting change, actually. So we're gonna leave out. So so how much midfield we playing 4-2-4? So Gray go in the middle. I guess Bobby Reed go back and play in the CDM role, or they're playing a double pivot, I guess. Cephas has the ball. Goes back to Bell. Bell inside to Reed. Reed back to Pinnock. That's an awful play by King. I'm sorry. Awful control by Hayden. Hayden's the one that leads to that, but King was much better. Cephas with the ball. Run past him, Cephas. Cephas turn it over. The referee did not call it, So let's stay there. The referee's not going to call it. They don't really call it that much foul. Honduras came back to lead 3-2. Not surprising. Jamaica making the game look too difficult. Barbarita the ball. Back to Lembakisa. Back to King. King outside to Bailey. Bailey dribbles down the wing. Bailey pass the people in ball. Pass the people in ball. Okay, you don't know where I do. King back to Lembakisa, trying to go down the wing. Always getting the ball and dancing like you got ballerina. Pass the ball. You're slowing the game down. Getting annoying now. King just give the ball away for no reason. Trying to make a pass that was never on. No, McLaren not going anywhere, Ricardo. It's not the coach, it's the players. Players are not producing. But the coach put him out there. I think Boza can come. Boza hasn't done anything for the whole game. Boza can come. Bell with the ball. Trying to find his man wide. Turn it over. St. Vincent coming forward again. Miscontrol. Some players are getting tired, people. Hayden looked tired. Some players are getting tired. So King just kicked the ball a while ago for no reason. King, you're disappointing me. Seriously. He won the ball a while ago. Just control the ball past someone, just kick the ball out of bounds. Like he's been rattled by what transpired. It looked like Bailey's going down. I have no idea what happened there. Yeah, Bailey's hobbling. I have no idea what formation the coach had on the field. St. Vincent playing the ball around us now. Hayden coming forward. Come on, Hayden. Play the ball out to Gray, to Cephas. Cephas going to run past this man. He does what I expect him to do, but then he turns it over. Poor decision by Cephas. You have to know where you are in the field. The referee stopped the game. Somebody thought they got hurt. Oh, no. Number 16 just went through Amari Bell, and then he's crying like he's the one got hurt. Come on, referee. That should be a yellow card on 16. Referee, they have no idea what they're doing. I'm telling you, people get hurt out there. And give yellow cards. They don't know what the call was on. She don't know what she's doing. A while ago, Cephas is beating the man, but Cephas doesn't look in front of him. Doesn't see if I beat the man, do I have space between the other defender? That has to be your first thought, which if I beat the first man, what happens? Now, St. Vincent playing game like he's hurt. You're the one kicked the man. Look, he went and kicked Amari Bell and then hurt himself. We may not make Copa, people. That's not a good look. We may not make Copa. Not a good look. I don't think all the players are in good stead, actually. It's not a good look at all. Player is still down. He's the one who, and he's not moving. He's the one who kicked through and kicked Bell. I think they need to take him off the field. We have no next coach. I know we're gonna need Chris King said we can't keep saying we need better players. Players gotta start playing at some point. We have a better team than St. Vincent on the field. They gotta play better football. We have 2 players from Premier League, we have championship player, we have JPL players. Yeah. We're not getting embarrassed. We played Gold Cup last year and we did okay. We didn't get embarrassed. Or the year before, I should say. Last year was Copa. Yeah, King hasn't necessarily distinguished himself. That goal he gave up was embarrassing. Seriously. It's embarrassing. First of all, when the man get the ball, you got to first thing you think about, you know what? I got to force him wide. They can make a decision. He turned all the way around and lost his bearings. I said, Vincent, they're in this game, and they feel good about themselves. And this referee is clueless. We don't want these referees in any way, shape, or form again in any other game in the future. You can keep them. People getting kicked throughout this entire game. Jamaica players getting kicked, and she ain't called 1 yellow card yet. And Bell is limping. Then Bakisa extra going down the field, play out for a throw into Jamaica. We got to play some more urgency. 74th minute, people. And we're down by 1-0. And the coach looked lost. Lembakisa to King. King should go wide to Cephas. Cephas is wide open on the left. And King just kick with the people. King, what the hell are you doing? I don't know what he's doing. Hayden with the ball, looking for a pass. Coming forward, play the ball out to Cephas. Cephas want to run this man. I didn't know where Gray's playing in the second half. People are walking. Look at Bobby Reed walking. They're not moving for the ball. They're just walking. King with the ball. Let's see what he does. When the St. Vincent plays down hurt. You stay down hurt. You ain't got to stop the play. Oh. Look at these tackles, people. Not 1 yellow card in the game so far. Look at these tackles. He's taking out Lembaki. Look at these tackles. This is like we're playing rugby. Not 1 yellow card. People jumping in 2-footed tackle and nothing. We have another change. It looks like Dixon's going to come on. No, it's not Dixon. I don't know who's coming on. Look like St. Vincent playing number 10. The danger man Anderson is hurt. He just fell. Nothing. Nobody touched him. He just fell in the middle of the field. Nobody touched him. He just fell over. I think they're trying to slow the game down. Look at that tackle a while ago. Not yellow card. Anytime you win the ball. Don't care if you win the ball or not. You're going to the man. This referee is clueless. Jesus, I hate to be crying about referee, but I'm watching these tackles, people. You can't jump in 2 foot when you win the ball. That's dangerous play. The referee ain't calling nothing. She doesn't know what she's doing. You jump in 2 foot, you're talking about you win the ball. You can't jump in 2 foot anymore. This is not 1930s. She has no idea what she ain't called 1 yellow card, but I'm 2 foot to tackle all game. She ain't called 1 yellow card yet. No warning, no nothing. This is a dangerous referee. See this free kick they have now? I'll tell you something, people. If Gray runs off the ball, there's nobody covering Gray. If Gray runs off the ball in the middle of the park and he passes the ball to Gray, he's going to go far post. Good corner. What a miss by Pinnock. Oh, my Lord. That's one of the easiest goal he'll ever get. The ball come up the Pinnock. He's in the middle of the goal, and he heads the ball straight to the keeper. That's an easy goal. He may have been offside, but look at this. He has to score that. Just pick a corner. He just has to pick a corner. He heads the ball right in the middle of the goalkeeper chest. That's bad. We ain't mean to score tonight. We don't mean to score tonight, people. We're not scoring tonight. It doesn't look like it. He has to score that, though. That's one thing they teach you in England is how to head the ball. Corner to Jamaica again. This is Bailey. Please beat the first man, Bailey. Please beat the first man, Bailey. He doesn't beat the first man again, people. It's crazy. He's poor. His corner can't beat the first man. Like, Jesus, Lord. And you're a Premier League player. Jesus. And I hear your manager talk about you're going to still be one of the best players in the world. Which world is he talking about? Jamaica? Is he not the world? Then keys out the ball, goes back to, where's King? Go in your position, King. Well, maybe not, because a while ago you embarrassed yourself. Good ball by Gray into Bell. Bell should come wide to Dexter. Play the ball wide to Dexter. What are you doing? I don't know why everybody's trying to make the final pass. Why is everybody trying to make the... Bell had the ball a while ago, people. Easy pass out to Dexter. I have no idea what the hell he's doing. Just turn the ball over. It's ridiculous. This is poor. Poor people. Poor. We're in the 79th minute. St. Vincent leading by 1-0. Look at Bell with the ball. All he had to do was make a... I have no idea what he was doing. Nobody's marking him number 3 out wide. People fall asleep. We have Bailey and Gray, and they both fell asleep. And the man that beat him now, watch that. Lord. First of all, Bailey and Gray and Sifa shouldn't be on the same field. That's poor coaching. I'm sorry. That ain't even coaching. That's just putting a bunch of forward and hope something happen. They have no idea what they're playing. Bailey and Gray don't play defense. You put Cephas in that mix. What are you trying to do? The game is not lost. That's awful coaching. Look at that kick a while ago. Referee? It'd be a different game in Jamaica because the crowd will put pressure on the referee. We're in this 80th minute. Nicholson is off. And who is on? I think Brown is on. So no Dixon today, doesn't look like. Brown is on for Nicholson. Nicholson should stay on the bench. Nicholson has been a lot. Nicholson has touched the ball maybe 1 second half. Sometimes that's not his fault, but still he's not moving well enough to be on the field. Seriously. King with the ball. Goes back to Pinnock. Pinnock to Hayden. Hayden out to Bell. Bell to Gray. Gray back out to Cephas. Sorry. Cephas back to Bell. Bell should just go inside. We're taking too long to play the ball in the middle. A while ago, Dexter is open and you don't give him the ball. Dexter, really good play. Got on the wing. Beat his man nicely. Cross the ball, far post. Corner ball out to Cephas. Cephas at the ball. Looking to go inside and shoot. Trying to beat his man. Ball back to Gray. Gray trying to beat his man. Show his man off nicely. Ball back to Cephas. Cephas going to go down the wing. Run past his man. Good run by Cephas. Cross. Ball in the box. Should be a corner to Jamaica. Nope. Saved. Dangerous play on that side of the field. Good playing by Jamaica. Cephas down the wing. Tried to cross it. Ball was blocked really well. And fell to the keeper. Brown was there looking to clean up. But really good play by Dexter, by the way. Final cross wasn't great. But really good run by Dexter. Nah, man, they should turn up to support the national team. They're not turn up for Messi. St. Vincent making another change. Number 11 is coming on. If you just join us, a very disappointing night for the Reggae Boyz. We're in the 82nd minute. St. Vincent leading by 1-0. We don't take chances, though. We missed too many chances. McCullum missed chance. Chance missed by Pinnock. Chance missed by Bowser. We're missing too many chances. Remember we played Cuba, except we get punished tonight. I'm not going to say King is garbage. He's not garbage, but he hasn't had the best game. That goal he gave up was horrible. He hasn't helped himself with tonight's performance. Ball blasted out by the keeper. We can't afford to give up another goal, though. Jamaica with the ball. Cephas trying to play the ball down. Coming forward. Cephas turned the ball over. Trying to run his man. Oh, that was Brown, sorry. Not Cephas. Jamaica coming forward again. Ball. Oh. Bailey tried to flick. Didn't work. We're in the 83rd minute, and it's getting tight for Jamaica. We haven't scored an away goal either. We haven't scored one goal. Jamaica down by 1-0. King over the top, trying to find Bailey. Not a good pass. Not sure what happened, but St. Vincent players going on a lot. They're the one all making the difficult tackles, and they're falling like flies. King said we need a better coach. I don't know if we need a better coach, but this is not the best thing. We're in the 84th minute. Jamaica losing by 1-0 to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And it's not a cricket game. It's football. St. Vincent has about 2 people in their population beating Jamaica, which has about 3 million. Not a good look. Awful look. Not a good look, people. Not a good look. St. Vincent keep on making changes. I see both the coaches are out there now. They're getting nervous. Doesn't look good. You lose the first game, anything can happen in the second game. St. Vincent players are. How come they're falling at home? That's where they play. That's the weather they play in. None of the players, a lot of them based overseas, are falling like this. That's really interesting. I know. It's sad, actually. Jamaica with a throw in deep in the zone and a half. We only have 4 minutes left on extra time. It's not a good look, people. Pinnock out to King. King should go back to Pinnock. I'm going along to Bailey. Pinnock looking to our pass, go back to King. King to Dexter. People, we are down. We ain't have time to play about the ball to non keeper. Play the ball up the field. Go over the top, trying to find Cephas. Cephas down the wing. Cephas trying to run past his man. He does so brilliantly. What happened? All Cephas had to do was cross the ball, That's the one thing with Cephas, boy. He gets in such dangerous position, and then he doesn't really do anything with it. First of all, Cephas needs to start the next game. I don't care how much nonsense he does. Watch it. Cephas is waiting to pass the ball. Cephas, you have to know where your teammate is before the ball comes to you. Pass the ball, Cephas. When you complain to the Brown fault, you'll pass the ball. Corner to Jamaica. We need somebody in the far post. Good corner by Gray. Punched out by the Vincentian keeper. Corner again to Jamaica. All Cephas had to do was just cross the ball. So when you run past the man, just cross it right now. Him a wait. Cross the ball. There are 3 people in the box. Cross the ball. Don't wait. And his body wasn't between the ball and the man to shield it. I know Conrad, but the coach doesn't believe so. Because he doesn't know anything about Ravel. Doesn't know what he's doing. Keeps saying was that man with Ravel. He has no idea what he's talking about. Corner I barely overheaded into the box. Bailey with a good pass into Gray. Gray with a poor shot. Gray with an awful shot. St. Vincent breaking out again. And going long. And Jamaica may be in trouble again. Gray's there and gets fouled. Not a smart foul by Vincent. All he had to do was stay between Gray and the ball and try to shield it. That was Anderson, number 10 for St. Vincent, who scored a goal. We're in the 88th minute. Jamaica losing by 1-0 to St. Vincent. Cephas again coming forward. He's going to run by his man as he normally does. He's run by his man and pull down. The man just beat Amari Bell like he's not playing. St. Vincent is excited. They're almost there. They're almost at the finish line. We're not having a long post game, people. I don't know if you talk about. Don't know what to talk about. I think Cephas has looked most dangerous player on the field since he's come on, though. He has to play the next game. He can replace Gray or Bailey because both of them are the same to me. Good play by Dexter. Dexter looking to pass. Trying to go down to the line to Brown. Really good cross by Dexter. Dexter has been a decent game. His passing forward has been good. They're going to play better against next game. Yeah, well, next game is not guaranteed. Ball into Reed. Bobby Reed trying to go over the top to Bailey. And Bailey does what Bailey does. Does Bailey ever have a good game for Jamaica? Jesus Lord. His playing for Jamaica is different. We have 7 minutes of extra time, people. So we have time to score a goal. But the way we've been playing, I don't know if we're going to score one. Dexter is really trying that. Dexter's passing. If we get a little bit more movement off the ball, it'd be good. 7 minutes of extra time, people. So we have time. Dexter played the ball to Blake. Yeah, they have to do better as they're out. I read about that one. So ball into to King. King. The people them King. You just playing your way out of the team, son. What kind of pass was that? We have only 6 minutes that we just kick the ball out of bounds. Dixon's coming on for Gray. King just kicked the ball out of bounds for no reason. It's not even a hard pass. You ain't even have no pressure. King, you certainly have not impressed on. Trouble again. St. Vincent coming forward. Anderson with the ball, trying to beat Dexter. Dexter staying with him. Good play by Dexter. Ball, King won it back, but ball to Dixon. Dixon looking for a pass. And he passed the ball to nobody. But the ball picked up by, is that Brown? Good play by Brown. Brown into Cephas. Cephas coming forward. Cephas has been our most dangerous player. Cephas going to try to run by his man. Cephas cross into the box. Ball headed out by St. Vincent. We only have 5 minutes remaining, people. I'm getting desperate. Ball into Bell. Bell out to Cephas. Run past him, Cephas. Cephas has the ball. Going at his man. Going to run past him like he normally does. Now he's crossed the ball. Good cross by Cephas. Headed over the bar by Brown, and that was a chance. That was a chance. Not a pace on the ball, but it was a chance. Got to do better with that. Cephas has been Jamaica's best player by a country mile. Let me see what happened here. That's an awful header by Brown. He has to do better with that. That's a chance. A little bit high, I guess, but maybe I'm being harsh. Jamaica coming forward with Dixon. Dixon shaded his man nicely. Play the ball out to Dexter Daps, goes inside to King to Hayden. Hayden with a good ball into Bobby Reed, who tried to force the ball in a space by Beatty. Beatty wasn't there. Beatty outside to Cephas. Beat him, Cephas. Cephas with a shot, saved by the keeper. I don't know how Bailey's still on the field. I'm dead serious. I have no idea how Bailey's still on the field. Bailey or Gray. The Gray's off, but I'm not sure Bailey's still out there. You just join us. We have 4 minutes remaining at 3 minutes. Vincent and crowd are as happy as a lark. By the way, Dixon should get more time. See if I should get more time. I don't think we're playing smart. I don't think Steve should have shot that ball, though. He had space and time to try to put the ball in the middle. Let the defense make a decision. The crowd is getting really anxious. They sense a victory. I'm not doing a long post-game, people. I'm very unhappy. I don't want to kill your vibes. You've already killed already. Come on, Dixon. What can I pass that? That's a poor pass. You got to calm yourself down. Calm yourself down. Calm yourself down. Playing all excited. Calm yourself down. Still have a couple minutes left. The Vincentians are as happy as a lark. And Vincent coming forward again. This is going to be a chance. Goes wide. Corner to St. Vincent. This is as bad as it gets, people. As bad as it gets. This is awful. You go down by, if they score off this corner, you're down 2-0 on the first leg. That's not good. Awful, awful, awful. And St. Vincent taking his slow time. They didn't know how to take this corner. St. Vincent now doing what they do in England, trying to keep the ball in the corner. And they're doing a good job of it too. They're moving very, very slowly. Well, Jamaica has a chance to redeem itself, you know. Goal kick. Jamaica coming forward. Ball with Lembakisa. Looking for a pass. It goes to King. We only have a minute left, people. Ball plays out to Bell. Control, looking for a pass. Goes to Cephas, and they're going to go for a race now. Cephas coming forward. Going on this man. Run past this man as expected. Cross in the box. Missed. Oh, my. Penalty. Got to be a penalty. Penalty to Jamaica. Penalty to Jamaica. Cephas again. Penalty to Jamaica. Beat his man, got on the line. Got fouled. Is it Cephas or Brown? Brown got a penalty. Cephas ran by his man. Crossed it. Brown came forward. Got up quickly. Went to the ball and got taken out from behind. It's a penalty. Yeah, it's a penalty. Well, let's hope we can score the penalty, people. Who's the penalty taker? Is that Reed? We got to score the penalty first. It's going to be the last kick of the game, by the way. But Cephas is the one causing, I tell you, people, you got to run defenders. Cephas just running past people. He's creating all sort of havoc with the defense. He should be playing. Obviously, Bailey and Gray out there slow down the game and stop the ball and let them go Sunday school. I think it may be, the penalty is probably going to be Bobby Reed, I would expect. Look at Bailey's trying to take it. Look like Bailey's going to take it. Didn't he miss one against the US? I hope you know where kick with that one here now, because people don't going to forgive him. He run, we're going to take it. Some people play for the ricochet because you never know. Keeper is tall too. Now Bailey's taking it. He took it from Bobby. What is King doing? Stay over the line, King. Don't go run over him square and you got to take it over again. Goal by Bailey. Goal to Jamaica. It's 1-1. Good penalty. 1-1. What an error by St. Vincent. You know the thing about that goalkeeper, St. Vincent defender? He has no reason to tackle him. The player is facing away from his goal. That tackle that he made was ridiculous. What Bailey did was fake the keeper first, and the keeper started moving. The defender had no... You're in the last minute of the game. Why are you tackling in your box that way? Really good penalty by Bailey. Keeper is... So he went up first and then paused. So the keeper started moving. See that? He froze the keeper. Game is over. Game tied at 1. Jamaica has been saved. Lord have mercy on us. So people, let me say this. We're not really focused on this enough. We're thinking about World Cup qualifiers enough. We're thinking we have to play better. Hey, Devon and Ian and whoever you are, go get better players. 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 Please get better players. The Bailey and the great thing for me now work. Two of them to make one. CFAS come in, people, and it's a whole different ball game. Let me just say this again. CFAS came in the game, what, 60-something minutes? And the game changed totally. Just a run past people like a joke thing. Yes, better players. We need players to create havoc. And better coach too. CFAS should be on the field. I keep telling you people, you know. I did call for King too. King didn't help. King embarrassed me tonight. But CFAS, as I said, CFAS is a dangerous man. Trump not taking away your benefit yet. Eagle Republic. Trump has taken away your benefit. Some people hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. Want to go over 200 likes for the day? Hit the like button, people. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. It'd be appreciated. Like the video, share the channel, and subscribe. So people can call in. We're not going to stay long because it's 9 o'clock. I've been on since 4 this afternoon. Took an hour's break and came back. If you just join us after the game, you know how the game turned out. We drew 1-0 with St. Vincent. They decided not to win. They gave us a penalty in the last kick of the game. Madness. And we're struggling against St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Not a good look, people. That should not be happening. I don't care what anybody want to say. That should not be happening. Should not be happening. At least Trinidad went to Cuba today down 1-0 and came back and won. Here's the thing, people. St. Vincent had more than one chance in this game. It's not like St. Vincent getting a chance. They had a couple chances. We had better chances, I think. McCullough's chance was a really bad miss. Bowser had a chance. Bowser was poor. Oh, Lord. Yeah, not the best outcome. We should be better the second game. We're going to be at home. Players be more relaxed. They flew in when they probably had some jet lag. It looked like that in the middle of the park with Hayden, for example. I thought Dexter had a good game. We can go to the people who played well. We can go through that, but I won't stay very long. But it wasn't our best performance. I'm not going to beat the team, but it wasn't our best performance. I think we can play better. I know we can play better. I know we can play better. This wasn't our best game. And if we want to go World Cup, we got to play better. We can't keep playing like this. I would take the football serious enough. It's disappointing. It's disappointing. Vinsky have a call back. I don't know what happened. I missed your call. People, this is not a good look. Good night. How you doing?
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, man. Sorry, I was calling it straight. Forget.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. My bad.
So what's your thoughts on the game? What's your thoughts on the game?
You called it. You called it. The coach has a very difficult decision to make. Well, not so difficult, you know. He has to start Cephas, clearly. Cephas is a problem.
Yeah. Cephas cannot be marked. I keep telling people that, you know, speed kills. Speed kills.
So I like Bobby Reed deeper down in the middle. I think
Yeah.
McCullough is his name.
Yeah.
And Aiden, I think they kind of negate it. So you need one of them is defensive, and then you have a ball player, more of a ball handler with them. So I like Bobby playing in that deeper role. What do you think about that?
Yeah, no, it would work. Bobby's a horse, is a workhorse, right? And he'll lay the ball off. Yeah, I think he may be better deeper because he's not effective
exactly
up front. He's not effective there. And he probably needs to be on the field because he organizes them, but yeah.
Yeah, and you need, because I feel like you didn't get any creativity. Once McCullough came off and Bobby was in the middle, you get a little bit more creativity right there.
Yeah, because you have two similar players in McCullough and Hayden, right? You only need one.
Exactly. So they were negating themselves. So you're not getting any creativity right there. And by the way, McCullough is the one that gave away the goal. It wasn't he the one that missed
No,
control?
Hayden missed control. Hayden missed control. It's Hayden. It's Hayden. Hayden missed control, yeah.
Oh,
Hayden missed control, and then King didn't help himself. King didn't help himself. Jesus Lord. What was King doing?
And King had a bad game.
Yeah, he didn't have a good game. He didn't have a good game.
King came on, but King need to play like Lembatisa is always there. Why does not give him the ball? He's constantly trying to make, long passes that it's just not coming off.
Yeah.
Coming off.
Oh, somebody say it was McCullough, not King. Not Hayden.
McCullough, that's what I
thought it was Hayden. Actually, it says McCullough. That was a bad. That was a bad miscontrol, though. That's awful. That's awful miscontrol.
Extremely bad.
Yeah. It wasn't even passed poorly. It wasn't a hard pass either.
It was so bad the coach took him off right after. The coach took him off right after. So the coach can't play safe. You have the players them on the bench, and come on, I don't understand why you keep putting on Dixon in these dying moments.
Yeah. Dixon should. So here's how I view this. We picked the team yesterday. We didn't have McCullough on the team. We had Lati in the team, and people who beat Lati do work.
I couldn't Lati. I thought we was going to start Lati.
Lati not get 5 minutes. Lati not get 5 minutes. I think the coach was desperate to score, so he kept Bailey and Gray. To me, should not be on the field together. First of all, they both defensive liability. They both don't run past people. You see, Cephas doesn't do like Bailey. Bailey stands the ball up, so defense rests. Cephas says, "Let's go for a race." Every time I get it, we're going for a race.
Yeah, he put the burners on.
Yeah. I've been telling people about Cephas. I watched Cephas in, what was it, last year? No, the year before last, when he went to play in the semifinal against the US. Right. He cannot be marked. No matter how close you are to him, you cannot mark him. If he just make the decision in the final third, he'll be an exceptional player.
I want to tell you the time. It seemed like he's making a little bit more better decision this time around, because I see him putting in squares. He's looking to get around his opponent.
He's looking to square. And
then he's looking to put it in the box. So, and by the way, that goal that Lembikisa
it is a goal. It's a goal. It's a goal. Yeah, it's a goal.
And then you can pin up. Come on, man. You gotta, bro. It's like
Jamaica gonna be St. Vincent. Jamaica gonna win next week. I find it hard to think they're gonna beat us next week.
Every time Jamaica, you see, when you play down and you play relaxed and you play down to your opponent and you feel as if, oh yeah, you have the whole, you make one mistake and you're scrambling to the finish line.
Yeah, I don't think.
I don't understand why we can't play with the same. Every single time we go down, that's when we start to play football.
Yeah, the urgency may not have been there earlier. Well, no, I think Cephas changed how we play. Because what happens is
we even came out in the second half.
But Cephas didn't come out second half. Cephas came out.
No, what I'm saying, we came out the second half with a little bit more urgency.
Probably.
For sure. We got numerous chances. We should have given this team from the McCullough kick away, Pinnock, Miss Edda, What else? Which other one?
So we had Nicholas in the first
like
half,
three
the one where he
chances.
stretched for, and the keeper took it out. He tried to play through the keeper. So
Right.
Nicholas in the first half. We had McCullough in the first half.
Yeah.
We have Pinnock second half.
Pinnock
We have the goal that
second
Lambakisi scored.
and
Yeah.
the goal I left. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's like 4 goals right there.
yeah.
As
They
bad as we
got
play.
chances though. They had one.
As bad as we play.
Yeah.
As bad as we play. So the coach, I know you have, Amari Gray. The Amari Gray is normally, your go-to player, but bro,
Demari Gray go on the bench.
he's
No,
improving himself.
Demari Gray or Bailey if you go on the bench. To me, both of them are the same. Gray has not been producing, and to me, Bailey has an up and down game. Bailey's crosses were poor. Bailey makes bad decisions.
He plays it up the second half.
But I'm just saying. I mean, I don't see him and Gray being any different. If you compare Sifa's performance to them, there's no comparison.
Yeah. Cephas really changed the game.
Right? If you think about wingers, how much time have Bailey beat his man down the line?
Yeah.
Or Gray for that matter. Two of them are the same.
Yeah.
They should be sharing duties, not Sifa sharing duties. They should be sharing duties.
The coach, if the coach don't start Cephas next game, I don't know. He has to start next game, honestly. And Boza needs to come off the bench. I don't know who start with Warner Brown and then bring up. I don't know. But Boza not giving us nothing up top. Him don't look.
No, Boza's probably the worst player for Jamaica actually.
Yeah, he look. Yeah, Boza needs to go on the bench and look on and see and try to improve his game. But he doesn't look sharp.
No, he doesn't, and he's not moving well. He's not moving well.
The ball movement, he doesn't look hungry. So the coach really has to shake it up the next game. And I don't know why the coach don't start. What's his name? Latte with Pinnock, isn't it? I don't know. That's the position he plays, right?
Yeah, he can play anywhere across the defense. Look, he likes King. He likes King. He's been talking up King for a while. He likes King, but King. I like King too, but King didn't have a good day at the office today. King didn't have a good day at the office.
Yeah.
That goal King gave up was awful.
The guy turned him.
No. He turned himself. No. I mean, let's say something. When he's running back first thing you do is you find where the man is, and then you push him to the right, right? Push him to your right, so he doesn't go right. He turned around like a gig. Totally got the man in turn. He turned himself.
True, but first of all, it was But I'm not gonna pin it too much on him. It's just a giveaway in the midfield from McCullough that created that scenario. But bro,
I agree. And
I want, if I can ask, if I want, look, I want to see that same. I want the team to come out with that energy. Play like you're down. Play like you're real. Just take the energy out of your opponent. Any hope that they might just snap it out of them from early. You see, as the game progresses, they start to get confident.
Yeah.
We don't have that killer instinct to just.
Well, they had the crowd. They had the crowd behind them too. They had the crowd, right? The crowd got excited second half, especially when they got closer to win.
Because we gave them. We're playing this we look so nonchalant. I don't know. This team. Every time we start looking at something like ourselves is when we go down a goal. Unfortunately.
Well, then you start playing more urgency, right?
Why can't you?
Because you're desperate. Then you're desperate.
Right, but why can't you start with that urgency in the beginning? Just snap.
Well, you need to get that from your leaders. And you need to get that from your coach.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, man.
My 2 cents, but you made a call, and
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know, by a miracle, they got that.
We need that miracle. Okay, you never know anything when you go. You can go draw and then you're out. So we need that miracle. I think we'll do better at home, though.
I thought we weren't gonna. When I saw Pinnock, Mr. Edda, I'm saying, you know what? It's not our night.
Yeah, that's true too.
And the 3 female referee, I don't want to beat them, but
they don't know what they don't know what they do. They know what I know. They didn't call. She didn't call 1 yellow card. Those 2 foot tackles for the entire game.
Exactly.
She didn't call 1 yellow card up to now. She don't know what she's doing. She don't know what she's doing.
They were out.
They should not be refereing no game as no 3-moment contingent. It's not being chauvinistic. They were not. I'm calling what I see. They were not good.
But they shouldn't have control over the game at all.
Nope.
All right.
Yeah, man. Thanks.
Big up yourself, Cranky.
Yeah, man. Bless.
Cool.
All right, people. Not a good thing. I would say this actor. You know what we should do? We should probably grade the players Let's start from the goalkeeper, people. Let's do some ratings. Give me no ratings, people. Give me ratings. Give me ratings for the night. We can work with that. Give me your ratings. I'm curious to know what your ratings are for the players before we conclude this evening. Let me know your ratings for the players. Should be interesting. Should be very, very interesting. Let me know your ratings. We want to rate them before we get out of here. Yeah, I see some people in the chat making excuses for players. Don't make an excuse for any player. We grade a player based on their performance. It's not an agenda that we have here. Okay? Don't grade players based on because you have an agenda. Stop the agenda nonsense. Rate them based on how they played. Give me your ratings, people. Give me ratings. Give me ratings. Give me ratings for the players. Do your ratings right now. I'm gonna do my one at the same time you do yours. Give me your ratings. Give me your ratings, people. We're starting off with the starters. We can mention the other ones later. Let me know your ratings. I'm trying to put mine together here. Let me know your ratings. Put all the ratings, people. Don't just give me one or two names. Give me all the ratings, then. We had about 14 or 15, about 13 players play. Let me see your ratings. I'm trying to do mine. Let me see yours. Who else am I missing? I'm missing players. I'm missing some players. I missed something. I'm missing a few players. Don't forget that Brown also came on and Brown won the penalty. Don't forget that. And also give me the coach rating too. Give me the coach rating. So we have Blake, we have Bell, we have Pinnock, we have King, we have Lembakisa, we have Reed, we have Hayden, we have, what am I missing? Hayden, we have McCullough, then we have Cephas, we have Nicholson, we have Gray, we have Bailey. We also had Dixon, even though he probably wasn't on the thing long enough. So let me know your ratings, people. Let me know your ratings. All right, you know what? More go to my ratings. I'm going to my ratings. And don't beat me. Let me say I have it right. Bell, Pinnock, King, Blake, Bell, Pinnock, King, Lembakisa. Make sure I spell people's name right, you know. Hayden, McCullough, Reed, Gray, Bailey, Nicholson, Cephas, Dixon, what am I missing? Brown, coach. Standard 5. So, okay, we have Shane says Lembakisa 9, Bailey 7, King 6, Cephas 8, Pinnock 7, McCullough 2, Gray 5, Bell 6, Reed 2, Nicholson 4, Blake 6. Interesting. Do you guys agree with the grading that I see here from Shane? You guys agree with the grading? And give King 6. That's interesting grade. And give Bailey 7. Interesting grades. Interesting grades. Cephas 8. Why do I see? At least give Lemby a 9. Pinnock get a 7. Is Shane too generous, or are you generous for certain players? You gave Nicholson 4. You gave Reed 2. You gave Gray 5. Let me know your perspective, people. Let me know your view on this. Do you agree with these grades? Well, a few people I chat them just bad mind. So Eagle says King 4, Bailey 4, Blake 6, Cephas 8, Dixon not applicable. Warner Brown 5, Boza 4, Bobby Reed 3, Dexter 6. Really? Demari 4, McCullough -2. Bell 4, Pinnock 5, Hayden 4. Wow. We're watching different games, people. I must admit that. I don't agree with all these ratings. I don't agree with some of these ratings, actually. I'm gonna put up mine after I get some more here. We need more people. We need more ratings. So, and also, who's your man of the match? Who's your man of the match? So, Crystal Wisdom says Blake 4.2. Why we have it? People we're rounding up are running down. Bell 3.5, Pinnock 3.6, King 3.6. You can't read them great. Lembeck is a 4. Hayden 5. Good evening. Hello.
Thank you. How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
Not good. This is a game that we shouldn't have to depend on a penalty to salvage something out of this game. You know, and then you have some fans, you know, some people in the chat who I think they either leave their brain in the freezer or they need an injection in their neck for them to wake up. You know, and it's simple that, you know, people don't see things accordingly. They're so biased with their thinking, and you know that it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
How we as a people, how we think and summarize things, you know, and that is what's hurting our society, eh?
Yeah.
That's what hurting our society, and we need to change.
We're not changing. We're not changing.
You know,
not possible to change at this point.
You know, I could call some names, even your nemesis. You know, I don't want to swear, but you know, people are idiots.
Yeah. I see some scores here. People are not happy with the performance. That's what one thing is sure.
I'm not happy with this.
Yeah. Well, we can't keep changing the team and it's not improving, right? So we can't keep adding players and we're not really improving.
Listen. From our last Gold Cup, I think we as a football team has regressed. There's no, you haven't seen any progress. Look at all the games we play after the last Gold Cup.
Yeah.
Do you see any game that we play that you says, wow, this team look promising?
No.
Something is wrong.
Something is
wrong.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I would concur with that one. Yeah. Not a good look. Not a good look.
No, it's not. It's not.
Well, let's hope it gets better. We play again next week. Not a long time between games, so.
Listen, with a performance like this, if I was a drinking man, I'll probably be drinking a bottle of rum tonight.
Don't drink any rum. Don't drink any rum. It's not a good performance. Not a good performance. I'm sure the players will take it to heart and the coach will make some changes and see what happens. All right, sir.
Listen. There will be a lot of changes. You trust me on that one. Might not be now, but in the near future.
Yeah, well, we need some
Have a
changes. We
good
need to
night.
improve. All right, sir. Thanks.
Have a good night.
All right. So I'm gonna post my team and go treat people. I'm not staying long. Here is my team. Here is my score. Here are my scores. I gave Blake a 5. Didn't have a ton to do per se. Gave up a goal. It's a good goal. Not gonna blame him for the goal. Player picked the corner right. It wasn't really in the corner the goal scored, but it was hard for him to get down quickly. I gave Pinnock a 6. I didn't think he played badly. He got turned in the first half 1 or 2 times. And Pinnock played at the same pace, I should say. Thought he did okay. I think King, I rate King, but he was not good tonight. His over-the-top passes weren't accurate. That goal he gave was ridiculous. Sometimes he gave the ball away without any pressure. Not a lot, but it wasn't his best game, put it that way. I thought Lembakiza played really, really well. He actually scored a goal he should have gotten. That's a real goal. That's a true goal. So he scored. Some of his crosses were good. In the first half, he was turning his man either on the line or in the box a couple of times. I thought he played really well. I'm surprised people give him a 4. For which game? He had a dangerous player, Anderson, who plays for Cielo Sanders on his left. Pressure him all night. I don't know what you're talking about. And he was also too far up the field. I gave Hayden a 6. I think people got to go look at the tape again. People giving Hayden 2 and 4. Go look at the tape. I gave McCullough a 5. He's playing in an environment. It's a difficult game. He's away from home. Bad control led to that. I thought it was Hayden. But I gave him a 5. I gave Reed a 4. I think giving Bobby's stature and resume didn't do enough for me. Gave Gray a 4 also. I think Gray got to do more. I was generous with giving Bailey a 5. I think Bailey has failed for Jamaica. Good penalty scored. I just think Bailey has been a failure for Jamaica, period. I mean, you look at the games he played, no matter who the competition is, the same thing. Nicholson had a tough night. His movement got to be better. I thought Cephas was exceptional. Didn't get a true finished product, but when you're forcing the defense to get tired and run around all night, he came on late second half with about 20-something minutes remaining, and he was running past the defense. It's the only time we looked dangerous in the game. Brown, I gave Brown a 6 because he got the penalty. And without that, we'd be going back home 0-1, down 1-0. I gave Dixon a 5 because it's a standard 5. He came in, had some energy. Probably shouldn't have rated him NA. And then the coach, I think the CFAS change was there much earlier. I'm not sure why he started McCullough. I'm not sure why Latty was on the bench. And I know some people don't like Latty and they cuss Latty, but it shows you that Latty had value. Right? When Latty's playing, every time they counter, we look like we're in trouble. So we gotta be cautious about that. Now, Bowser didn't look good. And I saw Bowser in the Copa America. Didn't look good either. Remember one game he touched the ball once in the first half. And who we played against in Copa? I forgot who it was. He has to improve his game. Young stalking, change your mind. That was not needed. Was McCullough needed? I didn't think he was poor or terrible, but I don't think he made much of a difference. Right? It's a tough night. Yeah, Bowser wasn't moving right. Gray and Bailey slowed on the game too much. Bailey's always over dribbling. Bailey's crosses weren't beating the first man. It's just not good. And for those who say Cephas playing on no head, at least he's running by people. None of our wingers are beating anybody. At least when Cephas put his head down to go for a race, it's a different story. Yeah, I know the teams he played in Copa. I just don't remember which game he played for it against. And these are better teams, obviously, but I forgot which game he touched the ball once in the first half of the game. But look, we have to be better. These are warm-up games for World Cup qualifiers, And it gets tougher in qualified. We got to remember, Costa Rica, Honduras, El Salvador, Nicaragua, Panama, And even can add probably Haiti and Trinidad in there. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tougher. See, Trinidad went to Cuba, down 1-0, came back and won 2-1, right? We have to be better. Why should we keep bringing Gary and Bailey? I don't know. Oh Lord, this person always does that. It's just some people are beyond annoying people. I'm trying to avoid them nowadays. They're just these people in life who are just contrarian, and they just them being in the environment just make your skin crawl. Basically, seriously, it's bad. It can't be like that in life. In life, you gotta have some good aspect of your being. You can't just be whatever. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna go, people, because I know I'm gonna get annoyed tonight. I don't want to get annoyed because we already, as far as I'm concerned, we lost the game. As far as I'm concerned, we lost the game. We can't be drawing with St. Vincent. I'm sorry. I'm sure the US feel that same last night with Panama, even though Panama is a good team and play good football. I'm sure the US felt the same way last night. Especially given what they invest. Bless up, man of God. How you doing? How you good? Thanks for joining. Patrick said, coach not good. Oh, I forgot Guatemala. Yeah. That's one I was forgetting the team. Yeah. CFAS is at 8.5. CFAS played well. CFAS came on and made a change. Some people come on the field and make no difference. CFAS was on the track and field run tonight. He was on the track and he made the defenders work. Gray didn't make them work. Bailey didn't make them work. I'm tired of seeing Bailey not playing well for Jamaica, people. I'm sorry. I'm tired. It's exhausting me. So I'm going to stop talking about him. He's exhausting me. And every coach come and play him every single minute of the game. They never take him out of the game. Whether they're afraid of the local population, whether they're afraid of whatever the media, they never take him out of the game. He plays every single minute of the game, and sometimes he doesn't deserve to be on the field. Both him and Gray should be taken off. The coach make a change, and Gray had no idea where he was playing when he put on CFAS. Totally lost. Yeah. No, we can't. Yeah, Jevin, we can't be joining with this team. This is St. Vincent, people. All right, it's just an opinion. For anybody to say King played well tonight, I have nothing to say to you. I am a King supporter. I've been calling for King. If you say King played well tonight, then you have left your objectivity at home and you haven't found it. It's lost and you'll never be able to find it. That's all I'll say about that. Now, at the end of the day, I thought CFAS, I'm a CFAS supporter too. I'm a CFAS supporter, I'm a King supporter, I'm a Dixon supporter. Right? I think those have to offer. King wasn't good tonight. That goal he gave up was criminal. Criminal the way he got turned. Criminal. And his over-the-top passing sometimes was not needed. You have to force the ball sometimes when they needed. Go back to Pinnock. Go back to Blake. Recycle the ball. Stop kicking the ball away to an opponent who you just let them off the hook. Well, that's how we are gang stalking. Nobody said, I didn't say he was not good. He didn't play well. And I see someone in the chat say he played well. I have no idea what we're talking about. He didn't play well. Number of players didn't play well. Bobby Reed didn't play well. Bobby Reed had a poor game to me. Bobby Reed didn't play well. King didn't play well. Nicholson didn't play well. So think about three players. Then behind them, you say McCullough, Hayden. No, sorry. Gray, Bailey, McCullough, Hayden. And then you start progressing, right? I thought Lemba had a good game. I thought Pinnock was decent. Blake is normally Blake. Didn't get a chance to do much saving. I thought Cephas was very, very good. That's an objective perspective. If you come on here talking about King played well, you shouldn't be making any comment. We don't want to hear your opinion. I'm sorry. Stop doing that. That's not okay. It's not okay. It's not okay to be biased. And then, espouse your views to others to listen to what you're saying. Then you lose credibility. It's not okay. Cephas came on and changed the game, and he should get more game time. That's without a doubt. Either Gray or Bailey go on the pine, because both of you are not producing. Gray came to us with a house on fire, has been producing since. I know he scored against the U.S., and Bailey's never produced, ever. Yeah, that defending was shocking. First of all, it wasn't as if the man turned him. He turned himself. He turned the wrong way. When the man got the ball, all he had to do was, you know what? Face up the man from left to right and force him to the left. Or force him to his right. He didn't do that. He turned around and the player went by him and he was all over the place. And that miscontrol by McCullough, you can't make those kind of miscontrol in the middle of the park. That's basic football. Doesn't mean somebody can't miscontrol the ball, but you can't make those kind of miscontrol. Cephas only plays well off the bench. But you know what? If some people have that view of Cephas. We got to stop having this view in our mind of people and then put them in a box and keep them there. Cephas has been playing overseas for a while. We haven't seen him play this year. We can't say that. As some people said, it looked like he's making better decisions. He's improving decision making. Let's play them. Let's judge them based on how they just played. Don't judge them based on how they used to play. Please judge the players based on what they just did. We're not judging their performance in their career. We're judging their performance tonight. And we may extrapolate them. For some, we're saying, you know what? You've been doing this for a long period of time. This is consistent with how you play. Right? So let's not bash Cephas because of what his past has been. And frankly, he's come in and changed game before. And the coach know that because he was the first change off the bench, wasn't he? The coach know what he has in Cephas. And this person said, people say it's McCullough. People cost the goal. Was that McCullough or was that Hayden, people? I thought it was Hayden miscontrol. Was that McCullough miscontrol or Hayden miscontrol? You guys tell me. Was that McCullough or Hayden? Because I thought it was Hayden first. And somebody's saying, John Paul saying it's McCullough, right? There's somebody's in chat saying it's Hayden. You know who that person is? I thought it was Hayden, but you guys corrected me and say it wasn't Hayden. Everybody's saying it's McCullough. Okay. All right. That's a bad miscontrol, though. Really bad miscontrol. In fact, the ball wasn't even played bad to miscontrol it that way. Okay. Okay, Sean. No, I think he needs more than 20 minutes. Look, he can tire up Sean, here's another way of thinking about it, Sean. He can tire out the defender and you bring on somebody else to run at them, right? You got to find out how to use his speed because we're not using his speed well. No, the same person who miscontrols is the person who did the tackle. The person who miscontrolled the ball is the one who did the tackle. He took out the man. People are saying it's McCullough. It says McCullough and King. Okay. Yeah, no, King got turned poorly. I mean, Jesus. It's basic stuff. Yeah, no, I think Cephas was dangerous. We cannot say Cephas was not dangerous. That's not. He was dangerous when he was dangerous in the game. And that's important, people. Right? If you can create havoc in the defense, then it gives you an opportunity. Even if the person doesn't score, you know. It reminds me of Doku, who plays for Man City, who in the final third doesn't finish, but he's creating so much havoc, he forces you to compensate on defense that allows other players to be freed up and get opportunities. I thought Bowser's movement was just poor. His movement is the biggest issue for me. His movement was just poor. Sometimes Gray had the ball over the left. He'd go over there and he didn't run off the ball. And Bobby Reed was poor too. Especially in the first half. Maybe when you get deeper second half, he's playing deep in the midfield, but yeah. Yeah, Cygnus. I need to go see it again. I have to go see the play again because I thought it was Hayden. I gotta see the play again. I have to go see that play again. No, King was there already, gangster. What are you talking about? King was there already. He didn't have to run back nothing. He was there. He turned the wrong way. He turned the wrong way. He turned the wrong way. That's what happened. I look. We should beat St. Vincent in the second game, but you know what? The ball is round. That's part of the problem. The ball is round. We should beat them at home because we'll have some semblance of a crowd. Let's hope the crowd turn up. They'll be away from home. They won't have that home support and home comfort. But they also were dangerous in the first half on the left side, coming down. They didn't get much on the right. They didn't do much on the right side. But Henderson's a decent player who plays at a decent level. And he looked dangerous. But anyway, people, I'm going to close down the stream because I'm getting tired. It's been a long day. I've been on since 4 o'clock this afternoon. With if you haven't seen that stream, I did have a good discussion with the JFF Gensec. Dennis Chung this afternoon. I think we met for about an hour. It was a good conversation about the FIFA restriction, the lifting of the restriction, and what does that mean going forward. So that's a good conversation, and you should go watch the stream when you have time. Hit the like button before you leave, share, and if you haven't subscribed, please do so. All is not lost. Sometimes you have these bad outcomes. I asked the US about yesterday's game. Sometimes you have these bad outcomes, but it's how you recover from them, right? This happens in football periodically. You'll have these once in a situation that occurs. St. Vincent has improved. The coach says how they played El Salvador, and it shows they're not a terrible team. I don't think they're at Jamaica's level, but they're not a terrible team. They play hard defensively. The refereeing was poor, though. They were making 2-foot tackles all game and didn't get 1 yellow card. That can't be okay. That's putting players in danger. I thought the referees and lines people, it was over their heads. And it's not because of their gender. It was just over their heads. So let's see what we get for the second leg. But thanks for being here. I appreciate you being here. And I may have a stream tomorrow. I'm supposed to interview someone tomorrow at about 7. And I'll do a post-game analysis too. And if Orville is there, it's Everton Orville. Everton Blake was asking about Catherine. Catherine's name was Everton Blake. And somebody text me the information. Yeah. He turned. When you at some level, you make a bad turn, you pay for it. Cranky, do you think Junior Flemings can add the same as FIFA? No, I don't think so. FIFA is a different animal. FIFA is a different animal, people. There's very people in football who have CFA's kind of speed. I mean, kind of speed that is not normal. And track speed, if you can teach a footballer to have track speed to play football, and he can use his speed and set up defenders, which is what CFA's is doing. In fact, CFA's don't even set them up. You can just say, let's go for a race. You can't keep up with me. I don't care what you do. I don't care if you even start off before me. I'm still a run past you. He really loses the ball. He may run to the second defender because sometimes he doesn't look to make sure he's isolated. But he's a dangerous player. So, all right, people. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you being here. As I said, I may be here tomorrow doing an interview of, I think his name is Conrad. Does marketing for the JFF, but we'll see if that materializes. All right. Take care. Good night and peace out. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Have a good evening. Peace out. Frankie Life is the best to be now. For the best sports talk, and it's free, yo. Frankie Life will be your guiding light by keeping you informed both day and night. Frankie Life, tell them. Frankie Life, heed them. Frankie Life, want them. Frankie Life. From the courts to the field, we'll never lose because Cranky has the hottest news. With expert analysis, we break it down. Our in-depth coverage is best in town. Cranky Life, tell them. Cranky Life, heed them. Cranky Life, want them. Cranky Life. Cranky Life, where the sports is spicy and where we keep the discussion lively. Cranky Life, get to know the name because Cranky analysis is never lame. Cranky Life, give me my Cranky Life. I want my Cranky Life. Must have my Cranky Life. Whether it's football or track and field, you know Cranky is at the wheel. So join the journey through victory and defeat and subscribe and don't miss a beat of Cranky Life. Tell them, Cranky Life. Heed them, Cranky Life. Want them, Cranky Life. If you're from England or USA, from Kingston or Bombay, from Kenya or Canada, Lagos or Havana, visit Cranky Life. Tune into Cranky Life. like up, Cranky Live, subscribe to Cranky Live, Cranky Live. Coming to you on weekdays, Cranky Live, sometimes on Sundays. Pull up a chair and take a seat because Cranky will always bring the heat. Cranky Live, me say fi tell them Cranky Live, me say fi eat them Cranky Live. On them, Cranky, Cranky, Cranky Live, Cranky Live will be around. Cranky Live is the best in town. Me say fi eat them, me say fi want them. Me say fi eat them, want them, eat them, want them. Cranky, Cranky, Cranky Live, Cranky, Cranky, Cranky Live. Eat them, want them, eat them, want them. Cranky, Cranky, Cranky Live, Cranky, Cranky, Cranky Live. Eat them, want them, eat them, want them, eat them, want them. Cranky, Cranky, Cranky Live. Cranky, Cranky, Cranky Live, Cranky. Heed them, want them, heed them, want them, heed, want, heed, want, heed them.